It's a
We're
PvE and a PvP game.
yeah, mostly not PvP, but
Uh,
I guess if you
That's
play with certain groups, it can be.
yeah.
So yeah, you guys made your way to the first way station on your way to get along the dead roads and get back to Galarian. Um,
Mhm.
yeah, you still don't know why you guys like what actually happened in Rosser's coffer, other than whatever it was killed like everybody in Rosser's coffer, basically, and that you guys have survived, and it's probably in some way related to this thing that are being called obols that have been like implanted within your heart basically, and you guys can't see them, but like the psychopomps are like, oh yeah, it's super obvious to us psychopomps, like we can totally see it. um and I think you guys did get information about what those obols did. This was like 2 sessions ago,
Yeah.
um but yeah, it gives you like some defenses against negative energy and necromancy effects basically.
mm,
And so yeah, unfortunately you were told that you probably were going to have to like give up some teeth or something to like get a stamp, but instead of coming in here and getting to negotiate with anybody, you actually got attacked by a bunch of tooth fairies right from the get-go.
yeah.
And a stained glass angel. And eventually though made your way up and did find a tooth fairy that could actually talk to you, because all the other ones were screaming at you in a language that nobody else could speak. Out of character was Sylvan. But none of you guys, I don't think, were able to
Nah.
recognize that's what it was. But
Nah, screw the
uh,
Fae.
yeah, you found someone who is, I believe I don't remember if he introduced himself as Prince Uspid. I think he did. I think he told you his name was
Yeah,
Prince
yeah.
Uspid.
I think
And
so. Yeah.
he, like, you guys asked him about getting the stamp, and he did promise to give you a stamp if you went and dealt with his mom, who he says isn't recognizing his rightful claim to the throne, as it were.
Yes, but only
However,
after it seemed like he didn't know what a stamp is.
yes, yeah, Iram recognized that when you asked him about the stamp, he had like this moment of like confusion, and he was able to tell that Uspid doesn't actually know what the stamp even is, really.
Mhm.
Mhm.
He's just lying, trying to get you to do what he wants. And you said, "Well, I don't need to deal with you then," and walked away, and that infuriated him. So he fluttered up from the little desk that he was sitting behind and raised up this scepter that he's holding that has like teeth embedded in it, and yelled in Sylvan. He yelled out attack in Sylvan. Not that you couldn't understand the words, but you could read the intention pretty clearly.
Hmm.
So we're going to begin a combat here as Prince Uspid and the four tooth fairies occupying this room are going to attack you.
All right.
I bet they're affected by mind affecting. Yes.
I mean,
The other tooth fairies you
probably.
fought were,
Yeah. So we need to initiate.
yes. I'm really glad that when I roll initiative for these individual tooth fairies, it doesn't do what it used to do, where it would roll all the other tooth fairies again.
Yeah.
Ah,
You guys remember that?
yeah.
Yep.
All right. Well, Prince Uspid rolled really well, but the other tooth fairies not so much.
Mm.
Then I'll roll Shirley's initiative, but she's probably not going to do much in this combat. I think in the last combat she kind of just snuck past the tooth fairies and didn't really help either. So
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. You know, I'm not sure about this
The Shirley fellow.
summoner Shirley person. It's a little sus.
yeah,
I
She just
agree.
ran off.
she was much more helpful when she was channeling the noble spirit of Abdel, the horse.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this leaf spirit thing, we're gonna have a talk about this.
I mean, I'm used to doing things independently, so the more you guys run off, the better I am.
Mhm.
All right, this tooth fairy, enraged about Seshra walking away from him, is going to use his spell-like ability on Seshra.
Oh no!
Actually, is it a spell-like ability, or is it a spell casting? Let me double check. Does he cast spell? And it's a spell
They
like
usually have
ability. Okay.
both. Yeah.
So I need you to roll a will save. Well,
Oh.
sometimes they have like cast as a sorcerer or something rather than spell like abilities, but this is specifically a
Yeah.
spell like ability.
A will save, you say?
Mm-hmm.
I think I'll be okay. It's not great though. I'm not the wisest of them all.
But it's a pretty low roll.
Ah!
Cetra, you feel your body tense up and freeze in place as you
Oh
are affected by
no!
hold person.
Oh
Oh,
shit.
jeez.
All right, it is now immediately your turn. So, if you would like, as a full round action, you may try to break the paralysis.
Yes. I don't like this.
Otherwise, you can take any mental actions you want.
Is it a will save?
Yeah, you just make another will
Okay.
save as a full round action. So, if you succeed on it this time, you at least won't be paralyzed anymore.
All right. Oh, did you see that just tip over off of a 14? It was a 14.
It didn't animate that same way on my screen, but
Oh.
I did see that roll as a 6. All right,
Okay.
so unfortunately, you are not able to shake free of it, and you are still paralyzed at the moment.
Dang it, I got
Irian,
bested by a freaking fae.
Oh dear. Well, that's not good.
No.
he says, "That's what you'll get for ignoring me."
Yeah, I wasn't really
And he
super
yells
well
something
prepared
in
for
Sylvan.
combat, but I will evil eye the main guy for -2 AC.
Okay, evil eye.
I'm finding the button here,
Yeah,
so you can click it. There it is.
is evil eye considered a spell-like ability?
No, it's supernatural.
Natural?
Hmm.
It's S.
SU?
Is it? I'd have to look it
Yeah,
up, to
it's
be
SU.
honest. That sounds right to me.
Yeah.
Which
This guy's spell resistance, so I'm trying to check if
yeah,
this applies to spell
Yeah, it's
resistance.
SU. It's not a spell. It's a
Evil Eye
supernatural
SU.
ability.
Yeah, pretty much
Pretty
every hex
much
is
a
SU.
majority of the
Not
hexes
all
are.
of
I don't
them.
know if yeah, but yeah.
Some are EX, but yeah, none of them are spell-like, I don't think.
Hmm.
At least on the normal list.
I mean, Hoarfrost might be, or whatever the tombing one is. It's pretty much the same as the spell.
He does make the save. So which one did you hit him again with? Was it
The AC -2
AC
AC.
1? Okay. So he is
Yep.
affected by it still for 1 round, though.
I think
Okay.
that's what makes witches so strong, is they can just do shit like that.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's all I do early, pretty much. So.
Well, at
That's
least
my
you get to
turn.
do something.
All right, Kestra.
Yeah.
You got to do something. You got to try to
I
break
got the
free of a
think.
whole
I'd say
person.
at least you get a save every round.
I'm assuming I can see through this, yeah.
There's an open
Mhm.
door in front of you, I
Door,
think. Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, it's an open doorway.
Alright, I'll just attack them.
Okay.
Does this consider shooting into combat?
It is shooting into melee, but it is not. There is no cover.
-4 into melee.
And his AC just got debuffed, so that'll help as well.
Oh, I'm getting storms here. Uh-oh. I forgot.
Okay. That does hit. As he recoils from the burst of positive energy, overwhelming his nerves. And he glares at you. He's still flying though, hovering with his little insectile wings.
Mm.
Okay, there we go. All right. Yeah. Shirley, who has been possessed by the spirit of the con man, continues sneaking around and doing weird stuff.
Okay.
This Tooth Fairy. Do you have combat reflexes on Irem?
No, I do not. But
Okay,
I
and
have
then does
uncanny
Irian
dodge.
have a melee weapon out?
No, because we didn't have any weapons, and I'm a wizard, witch.
Oh god, I'm trying to remember. Was it shift? Yeah, it's shift. Okay. Okay, this guy moves into Seshra's square and is going to try to steal one of her teeth.
Oh dear.
This will be a CMB versus your paralyzed CMD, which is going to be a lot lower, I'm sure.
I'm honestly contemplating on
Let me
taking
put
combat
paralyzed
reflexes
on myself and
next
see
level.
what that looks like.
Oh, it rolled a nat 1. So even though you're paralyzed, he like
He's too confident.
fumbles his on it with his pliers, like he kind of bobbles them around in his hand, kind of like juggles them.
Dude, it would have been like 2. That's all he would have had to do.
Yeah, I know it's really bad because it sets when you're paralyzed, your dex is set to 0. So
Yeah.
it's like, and if you have probably like a 14 dex or something, right? Maybe even higher. I guess you could only have 12. But anyway, yeah, it's at least like a -6 probably to your CMD.
What? My dex? Oh, it's 15. Yeah.
It's 15. Okay, so I was pretty
Yeah, yeah.
close. I was guessing 14. All right, you are no longer flat-footed. It's your turn.
Well, I wasn't flat-footed either. Anyways, I have uncanny dodge. But yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You didn't have combat reflexes.
Yeah, I don't have combat reflexes though. He's just gonna attack the main guy.
Okay.
Let's see. Don't want rage. I'll save rage. So it's just gonna be straight up one fisting. I think that's just single attack. Yeah. Oh, nat 1. Yay.
Okay.
Miss. That's
Is that
his
it?
turn.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, this Tooth Fairy is going to provoke an attack of opportunity flying into your square.
All right.
That's another miss, it looks like. And then it's
I
going
just
to try
need
to bite you.
All right.
Say 23 to hit
That hits.
for 1
Yeah.
non-lethal damage, and then I need you to roll a Fortitude save.
All right. Fortitude.
It's not showing me what the DC is on here. Does it show it over here? Forgot that the note that it uploaded onto this character sheet doesn't actually list what it is. I believe it was. I'm pretty sure a 20 makes it though. So, okay. So you're not paralyzed. You just take the 1 non-lethal damage.
Yep.
This one's gonna do something similar, but it's gonna enter. It's gonna enter Kestra's square. I don't believe anybody has any weapons or attack opportunities available to stop this.
Yep.
And
Nope.
I have okay. He's gonna try to do the same thing. He's also gonna try to bite. Try to get you paralyzed. Does a 20 hit Kestra?
Yes.
And all right, you take 1 non-lethal damage, and then I need you to roll a Fortitude save.
Okay. I don't think I can
Phew.
edit that.
Phew.
Okay, there we go.
Bless you.
Thank you.
Like half picked up the sneeze, half didn't.
Okay, you're fine on the Fortitude save, so it's just the 1 non-lethal damage. And then the last of the Tooth Fairies here is going to move into Irem's square.
No more attacks opportunity. I am
Where's
gonna take
my-
combat reflexes.
I feel like my
Next level.
some of my Tooth Fairies didn't stay where I wanted them to. Oh no, they're just behind tokens. Okay, that's
Mhm.
fine. Okay. So yeah, this guy is going to. He's going to. I think he's actually going to do. He's going to swing at you with the pliers. I think a 11 is going to miss though.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Back to Prince Uspid's turn. He's going to swing out. Well, he's gonna turn to Iram, who just tried to bite him or tried to slash at him there. Sorry, and he's going to start out with a bite.
Okay.
It looks like his scepter isn't configured. Okay, at 11, I'm pretty sure misses again.
Yep.
Yeah, his scepter is not configured in this sheet, so I think I got to roll it manually, which I can do. So he rolls another 11, so he misses with his scepter as well.
Yes. Yeah, well, pretty. I think ally is AC right now.
How dare you try to
19.
commit regicide? That is illegal. All right, Seshra, you're still paralyzed right now, but you may again try a full round action to try to break free, or you may take
Yeah.
any other mental action.
Yeah. Huh? Oh my god.
A 13, unfortunately, is not quite enough to save, so you are still paralyzed.
Oh dear.
All right, Irian.
There's a lot going on. I am still a level 2 witch. Man, I wish I could do something about the paralyzed. I don't have anything. I guess I'm just gonna evil eye. Who are we actually attacking?
People
I
have
know
been
that.
attacking the Monarch still.
I know
But...
that Ron did. Kestra did.
Mhm.
Yeah, I'm going to as well.
Okay, then
I
I'll
also-
evil eye the main person for AC again.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you want me to hit the bouton again?
Nah, I'll just roll a will save here.
Okay. What do you say? DC 16, I think. Yeah,
Okay,
DC 16.
he makes a save.
Okay, -2 for a round again. And then
All right.
I don't know if people want more room, but I'm gonna maybe back up just
Yeah,
in
I
case.
want all the room.
I may not be able to see the person for next round, but
You're making me anxious and I can't
we'll see.
save.
So people may need room. That's my turn.
Okay, I got these mixed up. I see what happened. Okay. I think I moved tokens while trying to move one token. I think I still had the other token selected, so that's why some of them
Yeah.
get moved into weird squares. Okay. I think everything's where it's supposed to be at this point. At the very least, I have the right number of tooth fairies in each square, even if it's
Yeah.
I've mixed up the tooth fairy, which one's in which square. All right, Kestra, you have a tooth fairy flying around in your square right now, trying to steal or trying to bite you. Actually, is what it did before, but it is holding a pair of pliers.
Okay. Hmm. Can I shoot it from my square, or do I have to move?
You can shoot. Yeah, you can shoot it from your square. It's just that it will get an attack opportunity from if it's next to you or in the same square as you.
Yeah, I'm gonna 5-foot step.
Okay.
And shoot the one in my square.
All right. I believe that's gonna hit. Yes, on the nose. You hit it. It is that actually is enough. It is still up. You can see it's like you can tell that it's staggered. It's
Uh-huh.
fluttering and it kind of is. It's kind of like sinking down towards the ground. Okay, there we go. Okay. Shirley's doing Shirley things. All right, this tooth fairy. It's gonna try to steal its paralyzed victim's teeth again. I think this time it might have got him. Well, maybe not. That's only a 5. Wait, no, it has +4 to it, or plus. No, it has a. Sorry, it has a contextual bonus. So this is actually a. Uh, this is actually a 13, which I believe is going to do it versus someone that's paralyzed, right?
Oh, for me, yeah.
Yeah.
Against touch, or
No, it's a CMB. He's trying to steal one of your teeth with his pliers.
yeah, my CMD is like CMD is like 2 right now.
All right, you guys, the rest of you see this tooth fairy pull out one of Seshra's teeth, and Seshra does not really react because she's paralyzed, but I'm sure she's internally screaming.
Yeah, you guys can probably imagine what's happening in my
All right,
head.
Iram, you got 2 of them kind of ganging up on you, and still have the monarch up here, but
He's gonna rage,
okay.
and he's gonna claw. One claw at the monarch.
Okay.
One claw at one of the ones on him.
Okay. All right. Yeah, you do knock one of the little mini tooth fairies unconscious.
All right.
Woohoo!
That's his turn.
And unfortunately, the one that you're shooting at the monarch does not hit, though.
Yeah.
He dips away from it as he's
All right.
flitting around on his little, what look sort of like dragonfly wings. I guess they're not so little; they're actually pretty big. And yeah, like I said, the the tooth fairy prince is like far bigger than the other tooth fairies.
Yeah.
All right, this one is he's gonna go for another bite on you,
All
on
right.
Iram. So that's a 19 to hit for 1 non-lethal
That's
damage again, and then I need a
yeah.
fortitude save.
Fortitude.
Okay, you're fine. What the hell is the DC on this paralysis? What? Oh, there it is. Okay. Yeah, it's actually a pretty low DC. Which makes sense.
Just
These are like CR 1/4. Now the Monarch's one for his whole person is a fair bit higher, but
listen, I'm Seshra the Quick, not Seshra the Wise.
yeah. All right, this Tooth Fairy is the one that got. He's just gonna
Blasted.
fly. He's gonna fly out or out a window. Basically, he goes over to this window over here that's behind Seshra, and he just flies out there.
Huh.
You can
Him
see
leaving
almost back
that square. Does he get attack? Do I get an attack opportunity from that square?
Yes, that's a good point. If you would like to take the attack opportunity, go ahead.
Yep.
13 will miss. Okay, so he does fly
Okay.
out. He does fly out the window
Yep.
then. That isn't the one that stole the tooth, for what it's worth.
Yeah. No, I know it's still there. Just I'll let little shits get away.
Yeah.
I can help it. I was fly swatter last session.
Yeah. All right. I think he's just going to continue trying to attack Iram.
Uh.
He flies in, tries to bite you.
Current
This
AC
time
17.
he gets a 22, so he does hit you then for 3 damage.
Just takes away some of my temp.
And yeah, I need
I
another
need to do
fortitude save.
fortitude.
And I gotta check what the DC on this is.
Oh. Low roll.
Okay. You are paralyzed. So much like Seshra, you see Iram also lock up. And unfortunately, this is actually worse because at least Seshra can make a will save every round to get out of it. This just has a flat duration because it's from his bite. He is also going to swing at you with his scepter, which is now versus your lower AC from being paralyzed.
Mm-hmm.
I think you are still raging though.
Yeah. I have 1 temp HP, so.
Yeah, that's good at least.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so this is a 20 to hit your paralyzed AC,
Yeah.
which I'm pretty sure will hit for.
Or 10.
He hits you for 6 more damage.
All right.
Okay. That takes us to back to Seshra.
Oh boy.
I believe what round is it? Yeah, you are still paralyzed,
Oh
but you may
man.
make another will save.
Okay. Let's go. Let's push it real good. Huh?
Hey,
That is a natural 20, which will automatically succeed regardless of what the DC was.
I'm
So you
pissed
are no
off
longer
now.
paralyzed. Unfortunately,
Yeah.
it took you a full round action to make that save.
Yeah. But I'm very angry now.
All right, Irian.
I mean, I'm just gonna do the same thing. I'm just gonna evil eye. I may need to move over to see. Probably. So I'll move over there, and then I'll evil eye the main guy for AC.
Oh. Why is it not letting me? Okay, there we go.
I'll give you the bouton if you want it.
Okay. He fails this time.
It's 3rd time's a charm.
So now it will stick for a number of rounds.
I can move on to something else or someone else.
All right,
If only I
Kestra.
had cackle. Not yet.
Oh, sorry. I'm gonna. Can I see through the door of this from right here?
From where you currently are?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Is
you
it
can
like
see
a double door or a single door?
it's a double door.
Okay, I'm gonna shoot at the tooth fairy.
I think it's a double door. Hold on, let me.
It
I guess
is.
it's a single door, but it's a wide single door. So yeah, you can still see through it. The Tooth Fairy Monarch.
I guess.
Okay. An 8 will unfortunately miss. Maybe I do need to have Shirley do something. It's looking kind of scary for you guys. Shirley may jump in to help. We'll see. Actually, yeah, we'll have Shirley come over here and actually help chip in. The con man notices that this tooth fairy's trying to run off with a tooth. Won't stand for it. It's gonna
Sleight of
attack.
hand it back.
I could try doing that maybe. Um, although I don't actually think Shirley has sleight of hand. She'll move up and try to just take a weak sickle attack, but she could roll a natural 20, apparently.
Mhm.
It's not configured to automatically roll it as a critical, apparently. I don't know what's going on with that. Why it didn't automatically roll a critical threat on that. But I will just manually do that then. Okay, I rolled 2 nat 20s in a row. That's pretty cool.
This is like Ekiguru. Ekiguru comes in and kills everything. It's Shirley now.
Okay. Well, unfortunately, even with a critical hit, Shirley doesn't do a lot of damage, but she does whack this tooth fairy for some damage. And for her, it was a pretty impressive swing of her sickle that she stole off of those mites that attacked you way back in Rossler's tomb. This tooth fairy is going to try to fly away with Seshra's tooth, which will provoke attack opportunities from Seshra and
Whoa.
Shirley.
Hell yeah.
So Shirley
Alright.
will take that attack.
Let's see. I am not power attacking.
You could just
Do we
try to
have a
grab
flank? Wait, no. I don't. Maybe? Oh.
You have a flank with Shirley.
Oh, okay. Thinking. Oh. Nah. I just came to. Leave me alone.
Okay. Good news is he actually didn't fly away with the tooth. He flies over into the square that Prince Uspid's in. And he holds the tooth up with his plier towards Prince Uspid.
All right.
This is like one of Seshra's like back teeth.
Damn, I need
And
those.
He says something to Prince Uspid, and Uspid says something back, but they're speaking in Sylvan, so you guys don't know what they're saying.
Mm-hmm.
Iram, you may take only mental actions.
I can
Oh, no.
disable rage.
All right, you are now fatigued for, I think, like 4
One
rounds or
round.
something. Oh, it's 1 round?
Yeah.
Isn't it? I thought it was 2 rounds per round you raged.
Oh, it might be. I only rage for 1, so.
Okay, so
Oh,
you're...
technically. Yeah. Technically.
Oh yeah. You raged. You didn't rage in round 1. You're only raging in round 2. Okay, so you're fatigued for two turns then.
Yep.
Which is probably fine because I think you're going to be paralyzed for about that long. So,
Yeah, but it also increases my AC when I unrage.
yeah, but it decreases it because you're fatigued. So it probably nets out to be the same.
Uh,
Because fatigue is a
Yeah.
-2 to Dex.
yeah, I don't have
Right.
my dex anyways.
Oh, that's true. So yeah, I guess it is actually just strictly +2 to AC.
Yep.
All right, this guy's gonna go in and try to do a CMB to steal one of your teeth as well.
All right.
So that is a 9 versus your paralyzed CMD.
Yeah.
Okay. He pulls out one of your teeth. And then he flies up and does kind of the same thing as the other one was doing.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, where's this other one? Oh, this other one flew away. Okay. The Tooth Fairy, Prince Uspid, you see him grab one of the teeth from one of the Tooth Fairies and stick it onto his scepter, which already has some
Ah,
other teeth stuck to it. And then you
okay.
see on the other one, his tongue reaches out and he pulls it into his mouth. And I'm gonna roll a 1d2 to see whose tooth he eats. If it's a 1, it's Seshra's tooth. If it's a 2, it's Iram's tooth.
Oh man.
All right, it's Seshra's tooth.
Oh.
So you see the tooth goes into his mouth, and let's see, I believe that heals him. You see his wounds healing up that he took from getting that positive energy blast from Kestra. Okay, it's just a flat number actually.
Oh, do we take bleed damage from the tooth?
Oh
Being
yeah, that's right. You do.
Yeah.
You are going to take bleed damage.
1.
So you do
Yeah.
take. Did he do it? They took it after your turn though, so you don't take any yet.
Okay.
But you do. You also have 1 charisma damage. Yeah, you'll
Okay.
take 1 bleed damage,
Mm.
but not until it's your turn. Okay. So yeah, you see he's healed himself back up. But that was his turn. He had to basically do 2 move actions. 1 move action to take one of the teeth and stick it to his scepter, and 1 move action to eat the other tooth. So double move effectively.
Mm.
So that's the good news. All right, Seshra, you take 1 bleed damage, and it is your turn.
I do. Okay. I'm very upset about that. I am going to reach for his throat and grab him.
Okay. Do you have improved grapple?
Oh, he's a small. He's not diminutive.
He's not.
like the
Yeah,
others?
he's small. The other ones are diminutive, but he's small.
Oh, okay. Maybe I won't do that. I'll just do an attack on him.
Okay.
You know what? I'm so mad. I'm gonna smite him as well.
Okay. You do. You see the power of Ragathiel come down from the heavens,
Nice.
enveloping him, making him easier to hit and more susceptible to your damage.
All right. This should work. Aw, really?
Okay. That 24 will hit him, and all of that damage goes through, despite the fact that these normally are resistant to most physical attacks, or at least the smaller ones have been.
Mm-hmm. I would like to follow up with the
And he gives
claw
kind of a
attack.
high-pitched yelp in pain as you hit him. And then he goes, I mean, you will pay for that. All
Oh,
right.
never mind. Yeah, that's all I do because I moved. I forgot.
Okay.
Okay.
Irian.
I don't think anyone's gonna be surprised by him. Well, actually, no, because I already got him. So I guess I'll. I don't know, he's just eating teeth. Like I don't know. I guess I can.
I don't know, dude.
I can't lower their teeth stealing checks. I don't think. Or minus to attack.
Anything that lowers minus to attack will lower
Okay.
that.
I will do minus 2 attack on. I don't know, the right little baby tooth fairy.
I think
Okay.
as long as you got lower AC on him, that's all I'm really.
Yeah, it's on
Okay.
the main guy. I
See,
just
this
don't
is why
want more teeth
cackle's really
stolen.
good. Is when
Make
you
the
start
save.
getting them all over the place, you just cackle
Yeah,
and keep
I'll
your
take it
rations
when
up.
I can.
All right,
Yeah.
Kestra.
My archetype
Unfortunately,
threw
your
away
line of
my
sight's a little
hex.
blocked now.
Aw, dang.
Yeah. What's the penalty? Is that another -2 or -4?
So it's technically a +4 to their AC if line of sight's blocked by allies, and then the -4 from firing into melee. So yeah, I guess you could say it's another -4. Or I can just factor it into their AC.
Yeah.
But if you
Okay.
do give yourself the -4 for it, just make sure I know, I guess.
I'm gonna shoot the little tooth fairy on the right.
Okay.
I did not add it, but it misses.
Okay. Yeah, that does miss. All right. Shirley's going to go back into hiding.
Thanks for the help, Shirley.
And maybe do something next turn. This Tooth Fairy is going to provoke an attack opportunity moving into Seshra Square.
Oh, heck yeah. I'm ready for this.
It's coming in with the pliers again.
I'm also power attacking, so I gotta push that. Boom. Aw. I wasn't ready for that, apparently.
Okay. It is going to attempt to bite you.
The nerve.
That's going to be a 23 for 1 non-lethal damage.
Okay, yeah, that's...
And then I need another Fortitude save. Actually, I don't know if you've rolled a Fortitude save yet.
Not a fortitude. That's my good save.
Okay, you're fine. You are not paralyzed. You just take the 1 non-lethal damage, although you are still bleeding as well.
I have a charisma damage too, right? It's not actually doing anything to me, but I think you said when I lose
It's
my
one, yeah.
tooth. Yeah.
The charisma damage won't do anything, but yeah, the 1 bleed will. All right, Iram, you are still paralyzed for this turn, but you just take 1 bleed damage.
Alright.
Why did my
All right.
token move? What is going on?
Are you hitting arrow keys?
My token's just gone. There's just an outline.
Oh, yeah, it is. What the hell? I don't know why it's doing that either. But it's doing that on my screen too.
Okay, yeah, well, won't worry about it right now. That's fine.
What if I drop a new one? Okay. Maybe I just give you a new token.
Okay.
Oh, if I do that, then it deletes you from the combat tracker, though. Or I'll just move your other token off the map somewhere.
Okay.
And then you have a new token that you'll move around, I guess.
Sounds good.
Okay, I don't know why it's being so finicky, but whatever. Okay, this guy is going to provoke from Seshra if you have combat reflexes. Actually, no, I don't think it is. I think it's a 5-foot step. So it would provoke from Iram, but he's still paralyzed at the moment.
Yep.
This guy is going to attempt to steal another tooth.
Oh. Another one.
Jeez, fairly likely to do because you're paralyzed. Oh, he rolled a nat 20, so yeah, he steals a tooth. So he's got another one.
Yay.
You take 1 more charisma damage, although your bleed doesn't increase. It's still just gonna be 1 bleed.
Yeah.
All right, this guy is going to attempt to it's going to attempt to bite at Seshra.
Okay.
to start with.
Should
Has a
be too
17 to
hard.
hit.
Yeah.
All
We
right,
got no
he
armor
does.
yet.
He does 4 damage.
Uh-oh. Oh, shoot.
And
Okay.
then I need a fortitude save as well.
Oh, no. Guys.
Oh no. So you're paralyzed now?
Okay.
And then he is going to swing with his scepter on your paralyzed AC, which is almost certainly going to hit. That is a... It almost was a nat 1, but then it rolled into being a 19.
Yeah.
All right, hits you for 8 damage.
Okay. -8. I am
Unconscious?
unconscious. I have the non-lethal damage that I took, so there's that.
Oh, you were probably already unconscious then.
At a 1 with the 1 non-lethal?
Yeah. If your non-lethal matches
Maybe.
your lethal or your current health, then you are unconscious. So you actually were unconscious. He might not attack you with that scepter then, because you would have already been unconscious. Although then again, Iram is also... Oh, actually, Iram, at the end of his turn, your paralysis wears off. It was only for 2 turns.
All right.
It was a...
Nice.
Yeah, that was what the roll on that was. But at least at the time, when he attacked... Yeah, I'll just say he just attacked Seshra anyway. He couldn't tell as well because you're paralyzed. Maybe couldn't
Yeah.
tell you were unconscious either. But anyway, yeah. And then it is now Seshra's turn.
I guess con.
I guess Iram, you could go as well because you were paralyzed. So you could argue that you were like delaying as a mental action.
Okay.
So I could say you, but while you were paralyzed, I did say that I was making this kind of as a house rule, just saying it's a default state of affairs. So
Yeah.
I'll have you go as well before any of these tooth fairies go. So I'll just
Alright.
adjust your initiative right after Sesh right here.
Hmm.
So Seshra, I just need you to roll a Constitution check. Let's see if you stabilize. Actually, no, you just don't stabilize. You're bleeding. You just take 1 more damage.
Huh? I don't get to roll?
No, because you're bleeding. Like you're bleeding from your tooth being taken earlier. So since you have a bleeding dot on you, that means you're taking damage regardless. So
Yeah.
you don't get to roll a Constitution save to stabilize, unless somebody stops the bleeding. But Iram, you're no longer paralyzed, so
Yeah. And my fatigue wore off at the same time.
yep,
So
perfect
I'm gonna
timing.
rage again.
Okay.
And he is just gonna full round the big guy.
Sounds good to me. First attack will hit. Second attack will hit. Let's see if this is enough to knock him unconscious. It might knock it because he does have damage reduction.
Oh dear.
Yeah, so he's still flitting around. But you do hit him with 2 solid hits, and you can tell that they are impacting him,
Yeah.
even if it's
I
not
still
nearly as
take-
hard as it should be.
I still take the bleed damage, right?
Yeah, you still take 1 bleed damage. Yeah, and like that's the
Goes-
thing too, because the other tooth fairies are kind of like this too, but you can definitely tell this guy's like way more solid to hit
Yeah.
than the other tooth
Yeah.
fairies. AKA his damage reduction is a lot higher. All right, Irian.
See, how long does my hex normally last? I probably should know that. Is it per level?
Can you just kill him?
It's based on your ability scores.
Okay, so a while.
It's like
No, I cannot kill him.
You don't
To
have a
answer Secret's
ray?
question.
or something?
I do, but I'd be firing through cover and into
I'm
combat.
on the ground. I'm not cover anymore.
So. Okay, well, I'd be firing into combat at least.
Oh. Well.
I mean, I can try, but I'm not a dex character.
Okay.
I mean, I have 14, I guess. I guess I can try.
It's up
I don't
to
know.
you.
I'll try it. Yeah, I'll try and Ray Frost on the main guy.
Okay.
And this has I'll put in a -4, or are you just gonna apply it to the AC?
Okay.
Or
Either way is fine with me. Just tell me what you
alright.
do.
I'm not doing anything.
Okay.
Yep.
That will miss.
Okay.
He deftly dodges out of the way.
Wah, wah.
It's like trying to hit a needle.
Do you move anywhere?
Yeah. Is Matt's character, is he moving somewhere? Because I see if I hover him, he has a line going to the
That's a
square
line
next
from where
to
he used to
me.
be. That line is where he used to be. So
Okay. Okay. I
or where
don't.
Shirley used to be. Like,
I don't think I'm moving anywhere. Why not? I'll stay here. I don't
okay.
know where to go. I mean, yeah.
Pestra, it's your turn.
I'm
then run
going
away.
to heal Sesha.
Okay.
Hooray!
Taking on some burn.
Yeah, I'll take the burn.
I think you've taken
See
a
if
little
this-
bit of burn so far, but
Yeah.
all right. That should put Seshra back up into positives,
Yeah.
and will also stop the bleed damage.
Woohoo.
Unfortunately, Seshra is, I believe, still paralyzed, right? Yeah.
I did go down paralyzed, I guess.
Did I roll how long that paralysis was? It doesn't look like I did. Okay. Okay. That'll bring us back to Shirley. Shirley's going to come in and swing at the one that's in Seshra's square. I believe there's a tooth fairy in that square. Yeah. Whoops, I hit the wrong button. Wait. I'm just like toggling it. Okay. Shirley's going to swing at us with her sickle at that tooth fairy versus flat-footed because she was sneaking.
Hmm.
And that will hit, but unfortunately she
Yay.
does such a small amount of damage it does not get through the DR.
Aw. Small people, am I right?
All right. Well, since you're still paralyzed at the moment, this guy's gonna pull out his. Okay, I need to move your token real quick. Okay, there we go. He's gonna pull out. Try to pull out one of your teeth again. Try to take a second tooth from the other side of your mouth.
That
With
shifted
pliers.
both our tokens. Well,
Oh, whoops. Oh yeah, I see what happened. God, I keep doing that. All right, so here comes a CMB versus your paralyzed CMD. I think I might not do it. That is only an that is only a 7.
against my CMD paralyzed? No, it's 2. I literally have a 2.
Oh, okay. Okay, then he does. He pulls out a tooth, and you take 1 more charisma damage, and are bleeding
Oh.
again.
Oh no.
On the plus side, at the end of his turn, your paralysis wears off, and you may now take an action if you'd like.
Woo-hoo. Okay.
Let me just update your initiative.
I guess if I was paralyzed, did I even fall? I don't know. Am I prone?
I don't. I would argue that you are not prone because you are paralyzed.
All right. So my thought is if we take out this guy, those guys might run away, but that guy has my tooth now.
He has your tooth now. Yeah. Be down 2 teeth if you don't get that one back.
Okay.
But you do have this guy smited, so
Yeah,
there is that to
that's
consider.
okay. Well, at least my allies get to go before it gets to go again. Yeah, I'm gonna go after the smited guy.
Okay.
I don't know if the smite is gonna work correctly with this claw attack I've set up, so I'm just gonna see what happens. Use claw attack, smite evil, power attack, not flanking attack.
Okay.
Class 1. Huh.
Is it is the +5 correct? Is that taking into account that you have charisma damage?
Oh no, I have a mod set up. Let me just.
Normally I can
No.
click on the numbers and it breaks down what the bonuses are, but with this macro I can't. So
Yeah, it's just a macro that doesn't. Well, should consider the charisma.
it might update automatically. I don't actually know.
It should.
Let me just check. Okay, so your base attack bonus is 2. Your strength is 3. It looks like it is updating correctly, I believe.
Yeah, because it
Yeah.
should
Okay,
be.
it is working correctly. Okay. So yeah, the 20 will hit. Then because that goes through all the DR, that will yeah, because that goes to the DR, or yeah, all that goes to DR because it's a smite on an evil creature. And that is enough that the you see he gets hit, he goes, ugh, and then he kind of like spirals down and crashes into the ground, dropping his
Yeah.
scepter. It looks like he is still alive, but he is unconscious.
Okay.
And then after that, this tooth fairy is going to attempt to fly past you guys, like with Iram's tooth. So he's going
Oh
to provoke attack
no.
gratuities from Iram and Seshra,
Dang, I can't trip it. Okay.
and also technically Shirley.
I'm trying to decide if I want to just
If
reach
that
out and
far.
grab it.
Just do the.
Well, you can't grab it, unfortunately,
If
with
you
an
have
attack gratuity
improved grapple.
unless you have the grab.
But you can
like,
trip
special
him, but he's
quantity.
flying, so.
Yeah, trip unfortunately won't work either.
So I think I am in a power attack.
You
right now,
could do a
so-
disarm, I believe.
That's fine. I'll just
I don't know about that. I think those
go with
are.
the claw. Of course,
Disarms replace attack
that
roll.
one.
Okay. Well, the good news is that even though you miss, Seshra doesn't,
Yeah, I'm
and
pissed.
swats him out of the sky. He goes flying, and the pliers with your tooth rather, shoots off as well.
All right.
So this
All right,
guy
well.
is dead, and you will be able to retrieve your tooth.
Mhm.
We're still in combat. There is still one. The monarch is currently unconscious. Let's see if he stabilizes.
Well, it's not gonna matter.
I mean, that's fair. Okay. He does not. Oh my god. Okay. It's finally doing what I wanted to do. Okay. Iram, it's your turn again.
Claw on the big one.
Even though he's unconscious?
You
Yep.
should attack
Okay.
the one that has my tooth.
And then I'm gonna 5 foot up and attack the other one with my other claw.
Okay, so you claw this guy. That obviously hits him because his AC is basically nothing because he's unconscious. Is there a unconscious debuff I can throw on him? There's sleep. Oh, there's unconscious. Unconscious. Okay, so yeah, his AC 6 while he's unconscious. He does still have his DR though, so you don't finish him off with that attack. But he is bleeding again, even though he had stabilized. And then you attack the other tooth fairy. Okay,
Yeah.
that does hit, and that is enough to knock this one out of the sky as well, dropping the tooth.
Woohoo! I kill
We
them
can.
all. If Eram doesn't, I do. Or we both
Okay,
do.
we can get out of rounds then. You guys kill the monarch, you said?
Yes.
Yeah, screw that guy.
Okay, I need everyone.
Oh,
Let's see,
no.
what is. I need everyone except for Shirley, who's
This little
behind.
turd
Does
have
not have
death
line of effect
throws?
on him.
Oh, no.
So all the tooth fairies have like a death throw, right?
Oh,
Most of the
okay.
time when they
yeah.
blow up, it's kind of just like this really
Little
annoying glitter
pop.
stuff that stickens you.
Oh, okay.
Unfortunately, this one is a little bit worse. So I need everybody to make a fortitude save.
Oh, that's not too bad. For me, at least. Usually.
Yeah, this is my good save. Hey,
It's
it
not
worked.
Great.
I think.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Okay, Kestra fails. Okay, so everyone who made the save takes 6 damage of piercing. Kestra takes 13 damage of piercing.
Blech.
Oh, my
And-
God.
no.
And everyone is also dazzled for 1d4 rounds, but that doesn't matter because also these tooth fairies also die because these unconscious tooth
Yeah.
fairies. So a bunch more little explosions happen that are very sickening.
Are you dead?
No, I'm just on the
Okay.
floor.
I'll shake you awake once things calm down and I'm not dazzled.
I don't know if he can. I think he's just going to be unconscious
Are
because
you,
of
Yeah.
are you alive?
burn.
I'm unconscious.
Shirley, come help.
Shirley will come to try to help
Shirley.
stabilize Eram, I
Useless
guess.
medium.
I think.
Well,
I
I'm-
think.
I
I'm
need
good.
stabilizing.
Do you stabilize automatically or something?
I'm not. I didn't take enough damage to go down.
You didn't? Shows
No.
on my screen that you're at -7.
Shouldn't be.
Am I looking? Maybe I'm
at-
looking at the wrong health. I'm looking at the wrong health bar. Okay, never mind. You're
Yeah,
fine.
I'm at 5 because I still had my
Oh, it's
rage
okay.
going
So
temp.
I'm
fatigued. Yeah.
Sestra is bleeding out though.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, Shirley will attempt to do a heal check, I guess. Actually, let me double check. Does Shirley have anything that can help you, like a healing potion? I don't see one. Okay, so she'll attempt an untrained heal check.
I'll try an untrained heal check on who's Sestra doing? Or who's Matt's character doing?
Okay, actually, Shirley succeeds on it because it's a DC 15 to stabilize.
Woohoo!
So the good news is you're stabilized.
Mhm.
Oh, I do the other one.
I think Sestra was the only one that was bleeding out.
Castro?
No, Ron's
wasn't it?
bleeding out, right?
No,
I'm not
he's
bleeding
just
out.
unconscious.
I'm just unconscious.
Why
Okay.
Why no bleed?
Non-lethal damage.
Oh. Well, I still try and help you because you look like you need help.
I grabbed
Alright.
the tooth off the mace or whatever. That's
Yeah, you actually
Sometimes.
notice that after when he dies, the scepter like dissolves, but the teeth are still there, the ones that were stuck in the scepter.
What about
can
the
get
tooth
you-
he swallowed? Is that there?
The tooth that he swallowed is gone, so Sestra cannot get her
Oh.
one of her teeth back, unfortunately.
Mm.
You can get 2 years back, and as long as you put them back in place and hit yourself with some magical healing within like 15 minutes or whatever, they'll be fine.
Do
I
we
don't know if
have
you guys have any
magical
magical healing available.
We
I
do
look
not.
around this office for potions of healing. Why am I marked as dead? What happened?
You're not.
Oh no,
dead.
that's a guy on me. Okay, I was
Yeah.
confused.
Let me go ahead and hit this end encounter button though. Mark defeated. Mark defeated.
Oh dear. I still am looking around the office for any kind of healing or magical items. I'll detect magic around the room too.
Okay. Let me check what is in this room.
It's a potion of inflict wounds. Wow.
I'm
Here, guys, drink it.
just somebody stick my teeth back in. Well, only one of them. Stick my tooth back in while I'm unconscious. I don't know.
Do you want this tooth or that
Well, the
tooth?
problem is you also need to get hit with magical healing, and I don't know if you guys
Yeah,
have
but
any
if they're
magical
gonna
healing.
heal me, then they might as well put the
Oh, yeah,
tooth in
do
and
the
then heal
tooth
me.
as well, yeah.
Yeah,
Does-
yeah. I grab all the teeth that got pulled.
I mean, we don't.
Well,
Mine's
I
on
don't
the
have any
ground
healing.
somewhere.
I know we
Yeah.
got potions. I think we used most of them. I don't have any on my sheet. I know I used one.
I used the one that I had. I also already used
And
my
I
lay on
gave-
hands today.
I gave one that I had to her
Oh
as
dear.
well.
Yep. We better hope we find something.
Unfortunately, you don't
Yeah.
find any healing potions in this room.
All right.
We'll have to. I don't know. I mean, okay,
Everybody
okay.
come
So,
in, close the door, and let's go to
do I
sleep.
know about these? Yeah. Do I know about these teeth? Like, is it just like they can get their charisma damage healed? If they
Oh,
want
yeah,
their
they can get
teeth
their
to be
charisma
back?
damage heal. They just won't have teeth.
Okay. Well, I don't care as much about that. I mean,
They'll just be
obviously,
missing two
I
of
don't
their
want people to
teeth.
be without teeth if they don't have to be, but
I mean, that happened in our Hell's Rebels campaign. Almost everybody was missing a
Yeah,
tooth, which was very funny.
it was funny.
I think Amon was the only one that didn't lose his tooth.
we're gonna, we'll go to a wizard and have them make a fake tooth or something that's magical and sticks in there.
You guys found some fake teeth.
Oh, we found some gold teeth.
Yep.
Yeah, Shirley's
right.
not going to give those up, though. That's part of Shirley's
Well,
ritual or whatever
Shirley's
it
not here,
is.
so I mean,
No,
I mean,
no,
Shirley right
no.
now is inhabited by the spirit of the con man who used to own those teeth. So
Yeah.
right
Oh.
now, Shirley's not willing to give them up. But,
It's kind of like a channel.
maybe later.
Or a, I don't know. Yeah.
Okay, so what are our options? We can
Come in, close the door.
try and but I think we're gonna be found out if there's rumors of us being here, then suddenly her son can't be found or whatever.
I don't think
Shirley
they're on good terms.
/ the con man speaks up and says, "No, I got this. If anybody comes to the door, I will just impersonate this Prince Uspid character and tell them to go away and do not disturb me, and they will certainly listen."
What
Yeah,
if,
let's
what if
bring
we
in
go
that
and
dead
tell the
fae out there in
fairy
here.
godmother, the real tooth fairy lady, and we're like, hey, your son was a pest and he wanted to murder you, and we
Well,
took
that's the
care of it.
plan, but what if they don't like us
Then
and they
maybe she'll
attack
reward
us?
us.
Right, but we're not in the state to gamble
Yeah.
that situation.
Listen, kid. I want to do that, but we need everybody at fighting strength to do that, or at least more fighting strength than currently.
So you think we should just barricade ourselves in here?
Listen, okay,
Yes.
you guys barricade up here for now. I won't go very far. I'm just going to take a look around and see if I can find anything useful to help out in this situation. I'm very sneaky. And Shirley goes and
Okay.
sneaks off.
That's true. I didn't even see you leave.
I pull Kestra in.
I will help with that, and then I'll help shut the door, and I'll move. Looks like the door goes in here, so I'll move like a desk in front of the door.
Okay.
You-
Maybe like 10 minutes later, you hear a knock at the door, and Shirley's back. All right, I think I found something useful.
Okay,
Ah.
I'll help shift. I said 1 minute, and I'll shift the desk away from the door and open the door.
Okay. She drops the a couple like a little bag kind of some stuff. One of them looks like it might be a wand. One of them looks like that barber's pole.
Mm.
Okay.
and then there's like some coins in there as well. Looks like she's gathered together like 15 silver pieces and 10 gold pieces.
Yep. Just
Wow.
in case. Not a bad idea. We don't really have money down here, or
Says
What's the
this wand and this pole thing, the barber pole thing, were at that little stage there. And I managed to grab him, but we got to be really careful next time we go through there because I don't think they'll be too happy to see us.
oh,
all right?
But I
What's
got a
the
good
wand?
feeling about this. If you do detect magic, you detect that both the wand and the barber pole are magic. You may
Yeah.
roll a spellcraft on the wand if you'd like.
mm,
Wait, Grimm, are you doing that?
I'm
or am
not.
I?
No, you are.
Okay, yeah, I'll do that. I was confused.
I don't think Irem
Yeah.
has detect magic.
I was gonna say I think I'm the only one
Mm.
with it, but I was just confused. Okay,
Yeah, I
Yeah.
don't have it.
I will try and identify with the spellcrafts.
It's funny, my investigator does not have detect magic, but can use identify, which works as detect magic anyway. But like, it's not unlimited. The same
Were there
way.
2?
There were 2. Yeah.
29 and 17.
Okay. You identify the wand as it is in fact very helpful in this specific situation. It is a Cure Light Wounds wand. It does only have 12 charges on it.
Oh, Pluto felt sorry for us.
Nah, this was totally in the book.
Uh-huh.
The other item is the barber pole that you spotted. Is a Let me see if that's actually enough to identify it. Might not actually be enough. Well, if the 29's to identify it, actually it is. And so yeah,
Well, it depends which way
we'll
you
say-
do it.
we'll say the 29 was for the barber pole and the 17 was for the Cure Light Wounds wand.
Okay. I did not specify.
You didn't specify, but the hell is this stupid barber pole at?
I'm here just trying to figure out
this
what
is
this
a
pole
lesser
is.
meta magic rod of extend spell.
Oh my goodness! What? That's crazy. This early, level 2?
Yeah, you guys just like totally ran right past it, but fortunately, surely the con man recognized its value.
I mean, we might have explored more once we like felt safer. Yeah.
I don't know that it's super useful on anyone yet, but I guess I could extend like my mage armor on someone.
The barber pole here and this other stick there was part of that stage, and I don't think they'll be too happy, especially if they see that we have it and we pass by it. The little puppets there.
Now the key is: does anybody able to cast Cure Light Wounds?
I can.
Okay.
I just don't have it prepared.
It doesn't have it prepared,
Okay,
but it is on the.
It's on my list.
It is on the witch
prepared.
spell list, and it
And
hasn't been.
I did take it.
It hasn't been the 20 minutes or whatever, so you can still reattach the teeth.
Okay, so I will look at Seshra. Which teeth are missing? Which 2?
2 of her back teeth.
And then we have 1 or 2 teeth. We have 1.
You have
right?
one of her
one.
teeth. Yeah.
So is it? I need to know which tooth I'm. What are the options here to put back? Is it like top back, left back, bottom?
It's whatever tooth was missing. It doesn't really matter.
Okay.
But I know one of them was a back tooth. I don't think I specified what the second tooth was. Maybe
I'll put in
maybe the second
whatever.
tooth was one of her canine teeth, so she only had like one canine tooth. But
Yeah, I'll
now
I'll
she can
put
go
in
back.
I'll put in the tooth that's like the most front and obvious one, so that it's not.
Well,
as
you
obvious
don't
as
have
just
the
missing.
other tooth. The other tooth got eaten by the
It's
tooth fairy.
gone.
Okay, well,
Yeah.
fine. I'll just put in whatever tooth I have then.
That's why
Yeah,
I say it doesn't
exactly.
really matter. You put whatever tooth she has available.
Okay.
Iram got both of his teeth back. They got stolen.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I rolled a
So-
1d2 to see which tooth he ate.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I guess I'll hold on to the wand for now, and I'll cast twice. Once on Citra and once on Iram.
Go ahead and roll that 1d8 plus 1.
D8 plus 1. So first is that's a D9. D8. First is Citra.
Okay.
Oh, good roll.
Yep,
What
that
is
should be
that
enough to get Citra back
symbol?
of conscious. And yeah, your tooth is back where it's supposed to be. And then Iram gets healed up for a bit too.
Mhm.
And I'll put this in here. You don't
We
have a
should
loot for me,
probably,
do you?
Probably hail Castro too.
How many charges do we have on that wand?
Which
It
one's
had
mine?
12.
Now it has 10 charges left.
Well, I have 21 HP, and I would rather have full HP than, or at least close. To
Yeah,
full
we'll
HP.
do more. I'm trying
Okay.
to. Okay, so we don't have an item created for it, right? I need to make it myself.
That's correct.
Okay, so let me do that, and then I can track the.
I don't have an
charges and
item
all
made
that.
for the lesser meta magic rod either, I guess. But
I'm guessing I'm holding that. There's
Yeah,
the only other
that's fine.
spellcaster is Matt, right? So I'll see if he
Yeah.
wants it when he's
Yeah,
back.
yeah, I think Iram's gonna eventually be able to cast spells, but not
Yeah.
until I guess to level 5, I think.
And there's really no point in me having it as like a low tier caster.
Okay.
Like all my spells are gonna be like super low compared.
So
And
okay, so
mostly,
then I'll
like,
do
melee
a
spells
tap.
or, like,
I mean, extend
combat
meta
spells.
magic rods are usually best used on buff spells, and that's usually what Blood Ragers are doing. So it's not the worst,
It
but
could be good if you get like shield and stuff. Yeah.
yeah.
All right, so I'll do a tap on Kestra,
That's true.
who's unconscious for 7. So Ron heal 7.
So I'll heal up
Oh,
some of your
yeah, he'll-
non-lethal damage, but not the
that
one
does
not the
help.
stuff that's burn. And then
It does
also,
help my not lethal. I
And
forgot
then
about
we
that.
need
Too.
another one on Seshra, right? So I'll do another one on Seshra.
Oh, like
Only a
charisma damage
4.
just heals over time, right?
what's that?
The charisma damage heals over
Yeah, the
time
charisma
now.
damage will heal once per day. Although, actually, no, when you get the tooth reattached, you get your charisma damage back. So for each tooth you get back. So Seshra will still have 1 charisma damage, but she gets one of those healed back from having her tooth reattached, and then you get all your charisma damage back too.
Nice.
Okay.
That's fine.
How are we feeling?
I'll go see a dentist.
I'm at 12 HP, but
I mean,
I'm
good.
you know a dentist / barber on the stage back here.
yeah, no, thank you.
I'll give myself a tap too because I took
He
a
was
blast.
looking for patients too. As you walked
What's,
past, he said,
what's
"Next patient,
Kestra at?
please."
Right, so I heal
Uh,
myself a bit.
50%.
Okay, so another one on Kestra. We're just gonna blow through these, aren't we?
Yeah, I just tapped
That's okay.
everybody one more time.
And then Seshra, are you still hurt?
Oh, yes, very.
Okay. Oh, and you got max of +9.
And then one on
Nice.
me. And then that'll be it.
All right, and one on
Nice.
Iram. 6 for you.
There we Nice.
Is Shirley hurt?
Okay, that's a
Don't
more
think
reasonable.
so. Yeah, Shirley's at full
Okay.
health.
Okay.
So that's 8 of the 12 charges. So we have 4 left. I better keep those in
That's
case we
fine.
lose more teeth.
Yep.
I didn't make like a real item. I'm just editing it and saying how many
For
charges
what it's
are
worth,
on it.
I actually do think if Matt were here, he probably would have had Shirley do exactly that. Oh, don't worry, I'll go find something.
Yeah, yeah, that's true.
Either that or he'd take the time to maybe get another spear that like has healing. But
If he has to find like a
it
spiritual
takes an hour
object,
though.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it might be too late by then.
I will say this. If that fucking monarch has a body or anything that can be spiritually attached, it's definitely Shirley's gonna take that.
Unfortunately, his body exploded.
Yeah, but the mace.
No, the mace dissolved too.
Oh, it did.
Yeah, it actually specifically says in the little blurb that their scepter, like,
I imagine that the
disintegrates.
scepter just blows up into like the teeth turn into shrapnel, and that's what did all the damage.
Maybe, yeah.
Teeth grenade.
That's kind of what
Sounds pretty.
happened.
Sounds like pretty brutal. But all right, I'm
Yeah,
good to
let's see.
continue, I
The
guess.
Tooth Fairy Monarch is slain. It explodes into a cloud of chattering, biting motes that deal 3d6 points of piercing damage to all creatures within 10 feet. It
That's
also
good.
imparts a dazzle condition to them for 1d4 rounds. But if they pass a fortitude save, then they take half the damage and they're only dazzled for 1 round.
He could also
And
just
then
have
the
a
Tooth
bunch
Fairy
of teeth in
Scepter
his
is
stomach.
destroyed by this explosion, but its other gear is unaffected. Unfortunately, he didn't really have much other gear. He had like that crown, so there's a tiny little crown. So I guess that's something you could use if you wanted to channel the spirit of the Tooth
Yeah.
Fairy.
Actually, take that crown. We might need it for some sort of
Yeah.
leverage.
Yeah, prove that you killed Prince Uspid.
Yeah.
You have his crown. All the Tooth Fairies would know he would never give that up willingly.
All right. Are we good to continue?
Yeah, I am.
Yeah, if you do find searching this room as well, you did find that there is like a ring of keys with like
All right.
with like 5 keys on it.
Grab them.
I'll take those. Yeah.
Oh yeah, you got them. And then he looks at Sasha. Look for a tooth that you might want as a replacement.
I'm fine.
Probably
I'm fine.
the grossest thing is to find spare teeth that are actual teeth, and so like.
All right, if you
I'm
guys are
just gonna
leaving now,
become a
Shirley's like,
hero, and I'll
I'm
just get a
gonna
diamond tooth.
I'm gonna sneak out the opposite side of whatever way you guys go,
Oh,
so that those puppets don't see me. Like I said, I don't think they're gonna be too happy to see me if they do.
is there
All right.
stairs? Okay, so is there?
So
We go outside and go up.
Yeah, you
Oh,
heard that the
right, okay.
queen is up in the 3rd story. You
Right.
don't see a way to get to the 3rd story from here, but you do remember that there was a bridge above the courtyard out front.
Okay.
Do
Yeah.
you think maybe if you go into the outer walls, that might like get you up to the 3rd story?
Yep. All right. Make our way out, and I will go this way.
Me too, but I'm gonna be stealthy about it.
Okay.
As
I'm
well.
gonna try to be
Shirley's
stealthy
also
about it.
gonna try to sneak by here too.
I can't grab my token.
Is it underneath something?
Yeah, it's underneath the dead. There it is. You roll stealth. Yeah, actually rolled somewhat decent.
Okay. You guys are sneaking by. Yeah, you do see that the puppets don't seem to notice you. It seems like they're inactive on the stage at the moment.
All right. Continue on.
I'm definitely not going to be seen doing this.
That's fine. I'm not gonna go too far ahead.
Just
Yeah,
on
when you
sprint
do,
fast.
the puppet does notice Iram, and it stands up and waves you over, or tries to at least. Says, "Come, my next patient, come."
I act like I don't see and hear him, and I don't
And
look
just
his
keep
way.
walking.
I just keep walking.
Okay. Yeah. Fortunately for you, it does not leave the stage, and it just continues beckoning you. Don't be shy. I promise it won't hurt very much.
I just continue ignoring.
Yep.
Okay. And yeah, you guys just continue on, ignore this creepy puppet. Make your way back down these stairs that are got all sorts of teeth embedded in them. You see this fancy fountain down here that used to have tooth fairies bathing in it. You see the shattered remains of the stained glass angel that animated and attacked you. And the
Is there still glass on the ground? from it?
Yes.
He's gonna grab a little bit of it.
Grab a little bit of glass. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
You have some glass.
All right.
And yeah, you see there are 2 doors back out here in the courtyard that are on either side of the little archway that you walked in through.
We also have these other 2
Improvised
doors
throwing.
that we haven't looked through. I'm gonna peer through.
Yeah, those are the doors I'm talking about.
Oh, okay.
So let me get
Improvised
back on this
throwing
room. I think
star.
one of those doors is closed and has a lock on it. And one of the doors is slightly ajar.
Look at the ajar one.
Okay.
You do have keys too. Your person.
True.
Let me see which door was it that's ajar. I can't remember. I gotta check which one's which. Okay, so the one on the left is the one that's locked. The one on the right over here is the one that's slightly ajar. So yeah, when you open this door, okay, why is it doing it that way? There we go. That's better. When you open this door, this room is clearly a stable just large enough for 1 or 2 horses. Pegs on the wall hold a few decayed leather straps. The floor is covered with dry grass, and a pungent animal smell pervades the room.
I'll do a glance around the room. Not that interesting.
Yeah, you don't think you see anything useful in there. Does anybody else check it out?
I'll take a look around.
Although you do notice that there is, Sethra, you did notice that there is that really strong odor sense in there.
Jeez, guys.
Yep, no idea. Looks like a normal room to me.
Yeah, the only thing you really notice is that really strong. It smells like something might have died in there,
Yeah.
but you don't see anything. So maybe something's like hidden in a corner or something, or covered by something.
That's okay. If something died in there, I don't think I want to go see it, do I?
Yeah.
Sounds like death.
Shirley actually tells you that room might have some other stuff in it. The only thing I found in there was that wand.
Oh, loot, you say? Okay, I'll go and detect magic in there then. If Shirley says so, she seems to know what she's doing.
Okay.
Where did I put Shirley's token? Oh, there it is. Yeah, so actually that wand was in this. You do detect magic. You detect one other magic aura in there of something. No, actually, 2.
Okay. Concentrate, etc.
Yeah. So you find what looked to be like there's like a little bin kind of over next to where a horse would normally be tied up. Like almost like a little foot locker. And you also see there's like it looks like a pile of something, which as you get stronger to it, it gets you close to the closer to that smell. So I need you to make a fortitude save as you get close to it.
Huh.
You get close to where these magic
dear.
auras are. As the stench is getting stronger and more overwhelming.
It's really stinky in here, but it's worth it for the loot. Oh no.
Alright, you are nauseated for a minute.
Guys, I'm thinking I'm gonna throw up, and I back up out, and I say, "There's something in there, though." Ooh.
I'll go in there and like actually look around. If he
Okay.
points to where he thinks it is.
I'll point without looking in a vague direction of where
In this,
the magic
And I'll
order
hold.
was.
Okay, and I'll just hold
Was
my
that one
nose.
okay?
Okay, well I still need a fortitude save anyway, but I'll give you a bonus if you're holding your nose.
Yep. Oh my gosh.
Alright, you have the
That's one of
same
the
issue.
times.
As you get close to it, you become overwhelmed with a feeling of nausea that will last for 1 minute.
Alright.
Why are we so obsessed about what's in this room and it's making
It's
you guys sick?
magic.
Oh dear lord. Okay.
With nausea, can I still keep going? Like, even though I'm nauseous?
Yeah, I mean, you can just only take move actions.
If I plug
Yeah.
my nose, will that help?
It gives you a
Will.
circumstance bonus, but
All
it helps a
right.
little bit.
Point to where it is.
I point you in the same
Oh,
general area.
jeez.
The good news is because you were holding your nose. Also, the DC on this was only 12 anyway. You are not
Okay.
nauseated, but it is very, very foul smelling.
Yeah, I'm
Um,
not happy.
So yeah, you do find there is a little foot locker, and inside of it, you see a pair of shoes that are in surprisingly good condition for how like
Okay.
dilapidated this room is.
Yeah.
And you also see a little bead in there.
All right. I bring this
It
to
looks like a
them. Is
pearl,
this what
kind
you
of.
wanted?
And
Ooh.
yeah, the smell is definitely coming from underneath the tarp, whatever it is.
Alright.
I'm not curious enough to know.
Mhm.
Not curious enough to pull back the tarp.
No.
Okay.
Well, someone go in there and do it.
Well, the footlocker is what the items were.
Yeah, you got the items.
Yeah.
Oh,
You found like a little necklace with
there's no
with a
magic under
pearl,
the thing.
and
There's a dead
well,
body. Do you want to
you
see
don't know
the dead
actually.
body?
You don't think there's any. You don't think there's any more magic over there.
Okay.
The magic you detected was on the. I mean, you can't concentrate right now, but if you go back after those get pulled out, and after a minute when you're no longer nauseated, and detect magic in the room, you no longer detect any magic auras in
Okay.
there.
Then yeah, I'll do that. I don't detect magic in there, and then I'll look at what we have, and I'll try and identify what we have.
Okay.
So I need to. Okay, I'm doing the necklace first this time. I'm specifying. And then the shoes are the second. Oh dear. I can identify an item of -3 caster level.
Okay. You don't know what the pearl is, but you do identify the.
Wait. The pearl was the first one,
Mm-hmm.
and that was a 19.
Yep.
But I identify the one that is identified max level -3.
Oh, maybe not. You might have failed on both of them.
Did I fail both? Okay. I was just like, did you get it backwards? I was confused.
Oh yeah.
Assuming the max level here is correct.
Yeah. No, that is correct. It's 15. I was thinking 10 plus.
Okay.
Okay, so yeah,
I don't know,
you don't know what
guys.
either of these are.
They're
But yeah,
magical.
the shoes look kind of like they'd be like ballet slippers.
Hmm.
It-
Alright.
And yeah,
Give him the
they do look
Kestra.
magical.
If you give me a day, I can try and spend some more time looking at them.
And
Here,
actually,
I'll
let me double
identify
check. The
them. I
19 might
put
be
the
good enough.
shoes on.
Oh dear.
Okay, no, hold on. The pearl. Okay, you identify the pearl. It is a Wait, nope, shit. No, I was wrong. It is DC 20.
Oh,
Kidding,
it's
you don't get the.
pearl of power. Or
You're
something,
very
probably,
close.
but
It
who
is not
knows?
pearl of power.
Oh, it's on a necklace, so yeah, it's something else. Who knows? Maybe it's a necklace of fireballs.
Who knows?
I don't think so, but
Surely doesn't have anything to identify.
I don't think so. I think it's just me.
Yeah, I think mediums can get something to do that, but I don't
But yeah,
know if
it's
Surely
probably if
has
she
it
does
yet.
like the mage or like spirit or something like that.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Matt would say something like, tomorrow I can.
Maybe, yeah.
But regardless, I put the slippers on. Am I cursed?
No.
Okay.
You
Take a
feel
negative level every second you have them on.
you don't really notice anything when you put them on. Actually,
Yeah. I'm sure we'll
Um,
figure it out in due
it
time.
might be something you have to activate.
Are they pretty?
Yeah, they look like fancy ballet slippers.
Okay.
Oh,
It's not a very paladin look, but I'm
Depends on your
breaking the
paladin.
norms. I'm breaking the norms.
Yep.
And does somebody else want to wear these?
I would not like to wear the questionable. We don't know what it does. Slippers? No.
Okay.
I'm good for now.
All right. Then I will use the keys on the other door, or one. I'll go through.
The locked door, you'll find the key. Okay.
Yeah. I'll go through all the keys.
Yeah, this just looks like a yeah, it just has like a ladder leading up to the next
Okay.
level.
All right. This is potentially a way, everybody. There's a ladder in here. I
Alright.
will check its
Go ahead and roll a
okay.
perception check as you're coming into
ability.
here.
Yeah, sure. Perception.
My 16 became a 15. Wow. Oh no.
Okay, give me a second. Okay. So
It's a trap.
on a like as you're coming into this room, and nobody notices this until something happens in a surprise round.
Ah, fun.
Um,
Okay.
As you're getting close to the ladder, something that was hiding at the base of the ladder that looks sort of like a skeletal snake
Oh shit! Not one of those.
reaches out and tries to bite you.
Oh no.
Oof, that's a natural 20.
Of course.
I don't think the 11 confirms even versus your flat-footed AC though, although it might.
No.
Okay.
Well, wait.
So
Yes, because my flat foot would just be 10 because I don't have.
Your dex?
she
Don't
doesn't
have
have
armor.
armor.
Oh, I should probably put mage
No.
armor on you. Well, we know for next time.
All right, well, you take 22 damage
Oh, cool.
Oh my god.
from a bite.
What?
And also I need you to roll a fortitude save.
Sure, I fall unconscious.
Okay, you're not dead though.
No.
No.
Okay, good.
All right, well the good news is you resist this I believe it might be a poison effect. So yeah, you resist that.
Man, low
Holy
level
fire.
Pathfinder, am I right?
This is crazy, yeah.
Yeah. There's some bad luck involved there too. Really low
Yeah.
perception rolls and
The crit and
yeah, and then also kind of the brazen entry into this room. Like, well, all right, let's just walk in here.
Let me just check
I
my
mean, we
hero
didn't
lab
see
and make sure.
anything.
Yep, it's not 10.
All right, so we're gonna roll some initiatives. Cetra's is gonna be really bad
Cetra's
because she's
dead.
unconscious, but you
She's
still get a roll
bleeding out
initiative
again,
anyway.
I
right?
can roll
She is
initiative
bleeding out again, yeah.
unconscious. Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
I guess technically you don't need to roll initiative because as soon as you become conscious again, we'll just re-enter you on the initiative at that
Yeah,
point.
but I
If you
can
become
put
conscious
myself
again.
on. The combat.
Oh, there's
I
two
guess.
Seshras. I forgot to remove your old token. That's
Okay,
funny. There we go.
I'm going back to my architecting. Too dangerous.
All right.
This place sucks, man.
I need to roll Shirley's as well.
I guess I didn't exactly put myself here, so.
Okay. So Kestra, you get to go first in the first round of regular combat. You're kind of far back. I don't know if you would have actually been all the way back there. Maybe you would have been up in the courtyard, kind of more where Shirley is, or the back of the line, maybe. But I don't know if you're going to be able to really do a whole lot in this spot at the moment. But it's kind of a disadvantageous position at the moment.
Yeah. Where is my tool? Nope, not that tool. That tool. Why can I not? Where's my combat tracker? There it is. I have like 3 chats on my screen for some reason. There we go. Okay.
Ah.
Oh, whoops. Put that.
Okay. That button. Okay. I move up.
Oh, there's a
There is
wall
a
there.
There's a wall there.
Oh, there is a wall there. Okay,
Yeah,
I see the door.
Yep.
Oh, this is a problem. Yeah.
That's what I was saying. I don't know if there's much you can really do in this spot.
Yeah.
You guys might need to like lure it out into the courtyard to fight it or something.
Dude, how much non-lethal damage do I have? 8?
That
You
sounds
should have
right.
had a lot of it healed, right?
I can't
No, because
heal
a lot of it
burn.
was burn.
Oh, it's burn.
But I think you've taken.
Oh
I
dear.
know you've taken at least 6 burn. Might be 8.
I think I have 8 total. I'm trying to open my sheet. Not opening.
What's your max burn?
7 rounds or 7, so 14.
Really?
Yep.
I mean, it's quite a lot, but once you get to the higher level of burn, you're at so much non-lethal damage that, like...
Yeah, that just
takes
seems
enough
high
damage.
compared to what's in the Wrath of the Righteous game, but I'm guessing it's just different.
It scales per level.
Right,
You
the
also-
number of burn points
there's
you take in
also-
the Wrath of the Righteous game is much lower.
Oh, I can't even heal her from here, so yeah, I just
yeah.
can't do anything.
Yeah, so you
You
might
can
guys have to...
delay.
Just back out of the room, too.
Just let the snake finish her off. It's
Oh,
got its meal.
thanks.
Well, fortunately, you
Oh.
guys all beat its initiative, so...
It's bones. What meal?
You know. It's hungry.
We will see this.
Yeah, I just moved into here.
Okay. Shirley starts fretting and says, "Oh dear, oh dear." Irian.
Yeah, that's how I feel. Bad snake. Bad.
Do you have Knowledge Arcana? You can go ahead and roll that.
Sure. Oh, hiccup. Sorry. Arcana is this one. Yep, it's one of those nights. Maybe 11's enough. Who knows?
I don't think it is.
Okay, well.
Grab her.
I'm worried she's bleeding out, so I'm going to move action, take out the Cure Light Wounds wand, which I assume I did not like store away somewhere far because it's one of the only things we have. And then I'm gonna tap her as a standard action to heal Seshra and stop her bleeding.
Yay!
And hopefully the snake decides it wants to have her for dinner. Well, you got minimum healing, but
Oh,
you know,
Jesus.
So she's still unconscious, but at least she's no longer bleeding out.
you're not bleeding out at least, unless
Thanks.
the snake decides it wants to go for you. And I can't 5-foot step, so that's my turn.
Will somebody else be threatening? I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah, I will.
We're at 3
my-
charges left on the wand.
You're
My
on
turn, right?
Yep.
Knowledge Arcana.
That wand was meant to be
You
used
know what
up.
this is. Despite its appearance, this is not an undead. This is a construct called a necrophidius. They are
weaknesses?
magical constructs that are built from the skeleton of a giant snake and then mounted with the skull of a humanoid creature. And then fangs are cemented onto the jaws of the skull. Generally, these are mindless constructs that are used as guardians sometimes or assassins. They have a poison that paralyzes you on their bite, and they also have a sort of swaying dance they can do that'll paralyze people within 30 feet, or not paralyze, could daze people within 30 feet of them.
All right.
Yeah, they're generally mindless killing machines.
All right.
Yep.
He is going to 5 foot up.
Okay.
He'll be on top of Castra's. He's
Yeah.
gonna enter his one more. Oh, frick! I enter one round of rage. I get fatigued right after.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
You
I
sure you
will
want to
wait.
5 foot there? You could do something else.
I mean, it's only. He's trying to protect the rest of the party. I don't have any. I don't have any ranged
Okay.
weapons. Yeah. You will do that, and then screw it. He's in a rage. Do a one round of rage.
Okay.
And then he's gonna use a swift.
Oh, and you know that these necrophidiuses have the same sort of DR as a skeleton has, where you need to use bludgeoning damage to get through them.
Okay. Which is
I
my
think your
claws count.
claws
as both.
count as bludgeoning slash and
Yeah,
slashing.
yeah,
as
they
well.
do.
Oh,
And then as
do they?
a free action, I mean, they do. They
I could be
count
wrong.
as
Maybe they're
both.
only slashing. I'm not sure.
Oh, it
count as
does.
both.
Yeah, Hero Love says B/S.
Okay, that's what I thought it was.
Yeah,
Yeah.
as a free action, I'm gonna ignite my hands with what type of damage? He's gonna go with electricity.
Okay, yeah, you're
So
not aware
I
of these
will-
having any sort of elemental
Yeah,
resistances.
he's gonna charge it with electricity, as like his race is innate ability.
Okay.
And so for 2 rounds, I'll be able to do additional 1d6 of electric damage.
Seems pretty good.
Yeah, let me change the thing real quick before I I'll add the electricity to it. Just give me a sec. Action. Additional 6. Electricity. All right. And he's going to do both claws.
Okay. A 20 will hit. A 12 will not hit, unfortunately. Or actually, no, because he acted in the surprise round, so he's not flat-footed. Okay, but you do hit him with one of your attacks at least.
Yeah. And then it's still technically my fatigue doesn't hit until the end of this
Yeah, until the beginning of your next turn.
turn. Yeah. And that's my turn. And he yells at Miriam. Get
Okay.
her out of here. telling him to move her, basically.
Well, I think this thing is going to do its dance of death.
Oh.
As a full round action, it will start swaying back and forth. Anyone who can see it within 30 feet, which might actually just be the two of you. I don't know if Kester can really see it from that angle. Needs to make a will save or be dazed, which is a pretty terrible condition to have. Okay, fortunately, Iram's fine. I just need Irian to roll his. Uh-oh. All right,
That's not
Irian,
good.
you are dazed for a number of rounds.
Oh my goodness. Wait, is that's not the good one. I was
Dazed
getting
is
dazed
pretty.
and dazzled confused.
Dazed is pretty bad to be hit with. It means you
Yeah,
cannot take an action.
basically
You
stunned, but
don't
not
lose.
quite.
Yeah, you don't lose any. Like you don't lose your
Dex,
AC bonus
yeah.
or anything like that. So at least you just can't take actions.
That's
So yeah,
okay.
Iram, you can tell that despite you ordering him to leave, Irian is in no condition to. He has kind of this
Mhm.
like glazed over look in his eyes as he's watching this necrophidius swaying back and forth.
Yeah.
Seshra, you are no longer bleeding at least, but you are still unconscious. All right, Kestra.
She would have heard me say get out of here, or like get him out, get her out.
Mhm.
So
Kestra might be able to heal Seshra, I guess, too.
yeah.
Hang on. There it goes. It wasn't letting me grab my token.
Huh. Yeah, it's being finicky today. I don't know.
Can I have any buffs? Use.
Okay, I think that brings Seshra back up to full health.
What?
Not full health, back to positive health at least. That's what I meant.
I wish. I looked over so quickly. I was like, really? What the hell? How in the
We
world
hit
did
you
you
with
do that much?
yeah, we hit you with a heal spell.
Yeah.
As in the spell heal.
Just out of nowhere.
But it was HEEL, unfortunately.
Mm-hmm.
So now you're back down. Oh.
Okay.
Heal.
And that's your turn, right, Kestra?
Yep.
Okay.
Sweet.
All right, Seshra, kind of. I hit the wrong button. We are kind of in a weird spot where you're like in someone else's square now.
Mm-hmm.
Because he was allowed to be in your square when you were unconscious, but so now you guys aren't really allowed to share a square. If you'd like, you may do a withdraw action without provoking
Yeah,
attack or opportunity.
I'll withdraw.
And you kind of can't go very far because you're crawling basically, so you can kind of only go like 10 feet. But
Mm-hmm.
okay.
I'll stop in an ally square and get shunted.
Yeah. Okay. So Seshra's out. So unfortunately, you two are still. Iram and Irian are still in there. Irian, you are dazed.
I'm
Iram.
here. Yay.
I get fatigued. My rage ends, and he's still gonna he'll hit it with. He'll hit it with the Celis, since
The Cestus. Okay.
yeah, misses
Unfortunately,
probably,
that will miss.
and he stays where he's at.
Okay. Trying to hold the line.
Mm-hmm.
All right, this thing's going to try to bite you now.
Yep.
15?
Misses.
Misses. All right. So you dodge out of it, or your armor stops it. I think you're wearing that
My
breastplate, right?
armor. Yeah, the armor stops it.
Okay.
He's too fatigued to dodge. He's just play the armor and do its work.
All right, Kestra.
Can't really do anything.
You pull, might be able to grab Urium.
Can I yoink him from here?
You can attempt to. You'd have to. It'd be versus his CMD
With what roll?
with a CMB roll.
Okay.
Try to do like a reposition move, basically.
Well,
You're probably not great at it, but
no.
Irian's probably also doesn't have a very good CMD, so you might actually still. Okay, what is Irian's CMD? Is it 12 or lower?
There's 13.
Okay, so you try to move him, but actually you aren't quite able to do it.
There's no like dazed.
No.
Damn.
Nope,
Oh yeah,
daze is
that's
not
lower
done.
than
would.
that.
Yeah.
If it was stunned, you could actually probably do it easier. Okay, do
I'm
you do anything with
helping.
like a move action?
Oh, I don't know, 5-foot step.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe Seshra can pull him out of there. All right, Seshra.
Wait, somebody went down, Iram?
No,
No,
but
he's
I'm
dazed.
dazed and in the way. So you
Yeah.
can try and move me
You
if
could
you
stand
want.
up
It's
and
more-
prone, 5-foot step. and try
I'm
to
more
reposition
just
him.
standing the line so he doesn't get just like destroyed because he can't do anything.
I'm fine.
Yeah, Iram wants you guys wants to retreat.
Yeah. He's just holding this thing back for now.
And Shirley will take a position. She'll re-enter initiative actually and run over here and say, "I'll close the door as soon as you're all out." And she sets in position to like ready in action to close the door as soon as everyone gets out.
Then yeah, I'll grab Irian and yank him.
Okay, go ahead and roll a CMB.
Does he resist? Do you
Kind
take
of.
an
I mean,
attack
he's
of opportunity
dazed,
on
so
me?
you can't
You're
really take any
dazed.
actions.
Haha,
Don't
sucker.
pull
Okay.
me. I'm
His CMD was
distracted.
13, so that should be enough to yank him out of there.
Yay.
You yank me. Where do you yank me? Is it like 5 feet or 10 feet or what?
I throw you across the room.
I think she can only pull you like.
I underestimated my strength.
Yeah, whatever the case is, you get pulled out of there.
Okay, I think you
I
can
think she technically probably does it
reposition
from
like
here.
her,
Yeah,
So
yeah.
probably just get repositioned behind her.
Sure.
Okay. So Shirley's ready in action. Irian's still dazed. Iram?
I withdraw.
Okay. As soon as you get out of the door, Shirley slams the door shut. And we are out of rounds because this thing cannot open doors.
Hey. My barbarian one stand.
Mm-hmm.
Stand up to the fucking death thing. Oh
So
gosh.
Shirley like looks around, like, well, I don't know if there's another way to get up there. If not, we might have to go hole up in the Prince Uspid's room after all. Regroup and come back here.
Yeah. We'd also yell for the queen to get down here, but we're all pretty low on.
That's true too. Perhaps if the queen knows that we've dealt with Prince Uspid, maybe she'll make her own way to us.
I say we rest for now, kind of like a little break, like try to figure out maybe like plan.
Okay.
But yeah. He
I mean,
goes,
you
what
guys
do you
might
guys
be able
want
to
to do?
fight that thing too if you. Now that
Oh
you know
yeah,
it's
we
there.
rest up. Yeah. That too. He says everybody get in position. We're you guys are. We wait for what's his name for Irium's days to wear off.
Okay, that only lasted for 8 rounds, so.
Yeah. Okay.
So in like 5 more rounds, he snaps out of it.
Yeah. You guys want to try fighting it or wait?
Well, that's a
Well,
construct. I can't affect it with my evil eye.
He says either way, it's gonna be here. And if we want to get up to the queen, we might have to go up that way, or we could try seeing if the queen comes down.
well, right now I only have 6 HP, but it caught us off guard, and surely it can't catch us off guard twice, right?
Yeah. He'll say what it does. Like he didn't have time to really tell everybody what
Yeah.
this thing
Explains
was,
what a
but he'll
necrophidius actually does.
yeah, what it is. And then yeah, he says we can sit and rest and get our strength back for the fight after we rest, or we could keep going.
Let's rest, but let's rest inside the hall. And do watches, and if the one who can give us the tattoos show up, then
Yep.
we can get that done.
All right. I say we go up by the fountain. There's that fountain, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we can rest by that.
Okay.
He will start making his way over there.
Does anybody give Cetra some more healing?
I'll give her another heal.
Okay. Yeah, your burn's gonna heal if you as long as
Yeah.
you get a successful
I
rest.
mean,
anyway.
we're gonna rest, so if you
Mm.
guys can use whatever class
Well, it's more that we
resources.
have like 3 charges on this wand, so it's like
I'd rather hold on to one.
I'd rather wait.
I can do one more if somebody needs it.
Okay, let me see.
Just give it to her. I
There's
should. I get
11.
enough points back
Wait, where'd I
tomorrow.
go?
I'll be
Where am I
fine.
going? Oh my god. Plus 11. Plus 9. Okay.
That's a 9 for someone.
I think everyone's back to full health now.
If we full rest, I will be a little short
You'll
of
get-
max
yeah, I
health,
think-
but
I think that 9's
Yeah, I'm
going to
just
you.
missing 2.
I think you're the only one at this point that has damage on him, right? Is Irian at full health?
I'm full.
Well, not quite.
Well, I'm
will
minus
be at
2, but I
full.
will be full when we rest.
Okay, so yeah, that 9 goes in Iram. He's the only other person who isn't
Alright.
at full health at this point. So you will be
Okay.
at full as well then.
Let's go.
anyhow, we take watches, rest for full rest, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll take the first watch. You
Okay.
want us to roll
I'll
anything, or
take the last watch because I need to commune with my spirit in the morning.
Yeah, yeah. You guys just let me know what your watch order is. I guess you said you're taking first watch.
Yeah.
I'm last.
Wait, Iram's taking first. I'll take second.
Shirley will take a watch too. I guess.
Really?
Maybe.
Last time I feel like she didn't.
Maybe she didn't take a watch last time. I don't know.
I don't think she did.
Shirley's a little selfish. But not selfish. I don't know.
Sure,
it's
Shirley
kinda mixed.
hasn't
You want me to
warmed
roll
up to us
anything?
yet.
She'll arguably take the last watch, but really she's just getting up early to like.
Mhm.
No, I'm doing the last
Yeah.
watch. I
She's
need
gonna
it.
take
Getting up
she's
early
gonna
to
take it
commune.
with you.
Oh, great.
And
You're
by,
gonna
and by
argue
taking
for
a
a
watch, I
while?
mean she's just gonna get up and make meditate or do a seance or something.
Seance.
Do a seance while holding your hand since you're on the watch with her.
So-
Yeah.
So Shirley's doing a seance. I'm communing
No, I don't
with
think she'll
my...
actually do a seance because I don't remember how the mechanics of that
being.
work, and
Yeah.
I don't want to figure it out.
That's
Yeah.
fine.
All right. I do any rolls for the watches, or
Yeah, roll perception.
Oh, yeah, let me roll mine.
Always. I'm totally gonna see the bad stuff coming.
I'm watching that door, and like he'll like sidestep to make sure that door stays where it's at.
Oh, this
but
room you got to
he's
keep in
still
mind too. There's a balcony, like this. It's actually like this room over here to the right.
open.
Yeah, it's open. This is the same room. So there's this
Yeah.
balcony around the edge, including the staircase. Every once in a
Mhm.
while,
Yeah.
you hear that puppet get up and say, "Ah, next patient, please."
Yeah.
Okay.
Almost like when when you leave like a video game on and you're in like a location that has an NPC and the NPC says this ambient dialogue every like 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Like it's kind of
Yeah.
like that. Um,
Skyrim.
yeah, like
Telling the story, arrow in the knee.
almost with robotic consistency, which makes sense because it's a weird animated doll. So it
Yeah.
probably is actually like some sort of programmed behavior when you think about it by whatever magic is powering it.
I consider destroying it multiple times throughout the night, but I don't.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
I mean, it has a stat block for what it's worth.
Yeah, just in case somebody's
It keep-
reading in my
It
mind.
keeps the person that's on watch on edge just enough to stay awake.
And you actually do notice as well that some tooth fairies fly in, and it looks like they fly in more in the upper level. None of them venture down, but you do see some of them looking like peering from above down at you. But none of them
Mhm.
is ever brave enough to like venture down towards you.
Okay.
Yeah. All right.
And yeah, you may go ahead and hit the Night's Rest button. As other than the annoyance of the weird doll, don't forget as well to use up a day's worth of trail rations,
Uh-huh.
which I don't think you guys have a
We
lot
don't
of.
have any. Do we?
Totally tracking rations. Yep.
If you're out of rations, then we're gonna have to probably roll fortitude saves, I think, or
No,
constitution
we're gonna
check.
eat some fairies, man.
We do have we did have like 2 days worth of those
Oh,
berries.
that's.
Yeah,
they
you
gave
guys did get
us-
some berries.
And then we
Yeah.
have the water right here too. If it's
Yeah, water fortunately is potable, so
yeah.
I probably should prepare some spells.
you
Yeah,
may
full
prepare
spells.
Okay.
spells.
I mean,
Well,
I
you
had
do
some stuff
that.
prepared, but like it just didn't really come up.
Yeah,
So-
such is life.
Well, you can prepare something that's specifically useful against the necrophidius if you want.
That's true.
Yeah, I gotta change some stuff here.
Like blow it up. All right, so I get my smite back and my lay on hands.
So wait, where are we getting water from? The fountain? Or what?
Huh?
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah, this like fountain has the water in it is reasonably clean.
Oh, reasonably.
It does have a bunch of teeth in the fountain,
Yeah. Ew.
but the water looks fine.
All right.
Well,
I had prepared mount. I never got to really use it because no one else had a mount. I
Ah.
should have though when we were traveling. So I don't
I mean,
get tired.
guess.
But
Are
yeah,
you tired?
I'm not gonna prepare that again.
I
In
get
the
a
morning,
mage
I
prepared.
commune. And once that's done, I'm going to pull out the extendo rod and cast a mage armor on Seshra.
Okay.
So it should last 4 hours.
For 4 hours.
And
Nice.
2 uses left on the rod. It's probably not going to matter, to be honest.
Okay.
Yeah,
let's
it's
see, is there
probably
mage
hard to
armor
get all
buff?
3 uses out of it.
I
as a
have
level
4
2
spell
character.
casts, and one of them doesn't work with it. One does, and one doesn't matter. So, yeah.
You know what you could do is you could use the
I could-
extend rod to cast something like Pit that's not dismissible for
I was
fun.
going to say that I could extend a cantrip, perhaps.
Oh yeah, that's that you could do.
I'll extend my okay, I have
Extended
nothing.
light
Work,
spell.
it did. All right, the mage
I
armor
had
thing
light.
works. Nice.
Yeah.
Hooray!
What I will do though is I
Oh,
will
that's
try and
squishy.
identify the shoes and the pearl necklace again.
Okay.
Oh,
I'm allowed to do so.
Well,
Sure.
yes, the shoes I'm wearing. That did not save me from the construct.
It did not. Here's the boutons. So first is the necklace, like last time, and then the shoes. Oh boy.
Ah,
Oh
These
boy.
are like the same rolls as last time.
Well, I mean,
close.
what? No, I got a
Oh,
2
they
last
were
time. I
actually.
went up by 1.
We went up
I
by
got
one on one of
3.
them. Yeah, that's true.
I went down by 4 on the other one.
All right. Well, you don't know what they are still.
It's fine. It's fine.
I have a plus 10 in this thing. Like, come on.
You need to
Plus
use
10.
Identify for another plus 10.
It's true.
Yeah.
I don't know if Identify's on the which. I think it is on the which
I
spells,
don't
but you
know.
don't. I don't know if
Isn't
you
that
know
like
it
a
though.
level?
I
Alright.
don't
It's a
know
higher
it. I know
level.
that.
Level 2 spell or 3? It's 2. It's level 2s.
It's a first
see what-
level, isn't
Identify's
it?
a
I
level
say
1
what we
spell.
do.
Is it what? Oh.
He says we're all by this door. We should spread out a little bit and open the door and let it come out instead of going in there.
Well, if it even comes out. I guess somebody can toss something in there at it, maybe.
Mm-hmm. He grabs the glass that he picked up
Okay.
and has it in his hand, and he'll if Sesha moves real quick, yeah, he's
I
gonna
feel
take
like
the
my
door.
allies should move so that I can be
Yeah,
close.
Do you need me to move somewhere?
Shirley will
Yeah,
say,
we don't
all
want to
right,
be all balled up.
I'll stand
like
over
this.
here then.
he
She like
Okay.
goes into another room.
Yeah.
She goes
He
in and
open-
closes the door, except leaves the one door open a crack, and you see her eye like looking out the crack.
he opens the door and throws the glass at the ladder, and then steps back.
Okay. It does come out to the door, so we'll roll initiative.
Ooh, it
I'll have it right
worked.
here as it comes around this corner here, and we'll roll initiative at that point. No surprise rounds, everyone was
That's
aware of each other.
I roll well on initiative.
And it does look like the damage that you did to it yesterday is all still on it. It has not repaired itself.
Yeah.
Healed.
Can't heal. Yeah.
It is a construct and needs something else. It doesn't have fast healing, so it need the only way it could heal up is if somebody came down and repaired it.
Repaired it.
Mhm.
Doesn't look like anybody did that.
Well, that's good news.
Just for fun, I'll roll Shirley's initiative, but
Surely she'll help us today.
I'm pretty sure that Shirley will do some pretty cool shit in the future someday, but is not when I'm playing. When I'm playing
no,
Shirley
it's
as the
fine.
GM.
Yeah,
I just wish we had.
With no reading into this character sheet. I'm doing the bare minimum work on when it comes to Shirley.
Shirley's
medium.
not really much of an in combat character.
I think she can
Not
be
yet.
Not yet.
not yet.
when
Yeah.
she channels the right spirits.
Right. Yeah, the
Yeah.
right
Just
spirit.
like find
Wait,
these like
eventually-
spirit
Even when she was
eventually-
channeling the horse, she was actually like fairly effective as a
Well,
combatant.
she was
Eventually
hitting
she-
and I wasn't. I don't know. It was.
I'm sure
Yeah.
eventually you could buy like artifacts that have like spirits attached to it, to where you can
Well,
like commune with the same ones.
There's
Or just
also
a
some
burn.
like there's like some like hybrid ones you can do like when you get to higher levels. Like
Yeah.
there's one that just sets your BAB to like full BAB, for example.
shit.
Yeah.
Like there's some
What
really
a weird
good shit
class.
in there. It's a very like strong class and
Just
very
as versatile.
flexible, but it's also
Yeah.
very like complicated class,
Yeah.
which is part of what's kept me away from it, but also is part of what's tempted me to it because it also seems kind of cool. And I don't know. I mean, Magus is kind of a complicated. Although once you know how Magus works, it doesn't have to be complicated. You can play a Magus pretty straightforward if you want to.
Just touch of fatigue every round, or
Or shocking grasp.
shocking grasp. Yeah.
I just got to do the shocking grasp every single round. I'm going to try to crit fish. That's what most people do with Magus. the last Magus I played, I didn't do that. My highest ability score was actually intelligence, and I was hitting people with my animated beard, which was really funny as a dwarven Magus. Good times.
Mm-hmm. All right.
You remember that character, Grimm?
Yep.
Secret does too. She was in that game.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so Seshra, you can go first. This thing is still technically in the room.
Okay. I am going to ready an action
Okay.
for it to move into that doorway.
Okay.
And then I will attack it.
Sounds good to me. Irian, what great spells did you prepare for this thing?
Did not.
I mean, mage armor, I guess, was a spell you prepared for this
That
thing.
was one.
That was a good one.
Well, I had it before. I just forgot to use it. I will ready in
Oh.
action 2 Ray of Frost it. And
Why
I'll
don't
probably
you just
miss.
do that now?
Why don't you just do it
while
now?
It's not, yeah.
It's not in melee at the moment.
I was thinking that it wasn't around the corner yet.
No, it came around the corner, and that's when
It's
I
also
forgot.
flat-footed right now too.
It is technically flat-footed at the moment.
So -4 for cover.
Nope, no cover.
Oh. I thought, haven't we been rolling cover when I'm like behind someone?
Yes, but only when they're actually like in a spot where it's
combat.
cover. Like
Okay.
because okay, so here's the thing: you're closer to
I got
Irem
to Pluto.
than it is to. You know what I mean? So like you get cover from Irem if it tried to use a melee
I
or a
see.
range attack on you, but
I can go around, like reach around here and Irem.
Mhm.
I rolled a 2
Okay.
Pluto.
I think you missed even versus
I
flat-footed,
missed.
unfortunately. Kestra.
Probably hit on like a 4, but
No.
You do have a clear shot on him at the moment.
Okay.
Let's see. Because he's flat-footed, that might hit. Let me just double check. Might not actually, because he's
Is he
small.
undead?
He's not undead, no.
No.
His flat-footed touch AC actually is 11, so you just barely miss it.
Aw.
Wait, am I calculating that right? Flat-footed is 12. Touches. Oh no, it's flat-footed AC is exactly 10. Right? His touch AC is
doesn't have a
13.
size bonus?
His flat-footed is 12. I think he does, but maybe he has a negative dexterity or
Negative
something.
dex,
No, he
yeah.
has a positive dex. I don't know. Oh, no, that wouldn't make sense.
That wouldn't, yeah.
That shouldn't matter. That's why I feel like it should be 11, but 15. But it's -3 from his flat-footed and -2 from his touch. So unless something's double dipping there,
He's medium?
maybe
Maybe.
he's medium. Let me double check. Oh, he is medium. Okay, it's bigger
Okay.
than I.
It's
He's bigger
big.
than I thought, actually.
We didn't see that. That big medium snake there. We didn't see that.
No,
No, you don't, because
I
he
was
had
looking
a
up the ladder.
he has a plus. I rolled the stealth. He has like a plus.
It's
15 to
supposed.
stealth.
It's like a
Yeah,
assassin. Yeah,
I'm just saying, like, we suck that bad, that's all.
Yeah,
Not that you did something wrong.
Okay, so yeah, that actually is exactly his flat-footed AC. So you do hit him. You hit this construct, and he will take some positive energy as it kind of like overloads the magic in there. I think it kind of ages the materials made out of it. I'm not exactly sure how to flavor positive energy damage, I will admit.
Heat. It's not fire damage, but I can imagine it. It's like
Yeah, kind of like the sun or something.
Yeah, like when a smite or the smite evil or whatever what's that spell? Or like half of it is fire damage, half of it
Oh,
is
righteous fire.
Yeah, it's kind of
yeah,
divine-ish, but not from a
divine.
deity.
Yeah.
Why can I not? Oh my god. I accidentally set, yeah, okay, it broke his health. Fortunately, I remembered what it was at before, so. Okay. So you do damage him. He's still up though, but yeah, not as strong as before. Okay, on its turn, it is going to take a full round action, and it is going to
Yep.
start swaying rhythmically to try to daze everyone.
Oh, it's not
Yep.
gonna move
Oh,
forward.
I know
Okay.
exactly what to do here.
I need everyone to roll a will save.
Yeah.
You simply save. Woohoo!
This thing is truly my enemy, guys.
It's
my
the bane of your
nemesis, yeah.
existence. All right, Setra, you are dazed. This thing
Oh,
will 5 foot
nor.
step after the
Aw,
after it
dang.
does that, but unfortunately, because you are dazed, you are no longer able to take your ready
Yeah.
action.
Shucks. Great session, guys.
You're
These have rage.
okay.
And I want to use my fucking ability. Yeah, he's
Your
gonna
elemental ability.
Yeah, he's gonna charge it up again.
Okay.
Since I have it already pre-worked into the claws.
Oh, nice.
Just a second.
Oh. Hmm.
I think one of those hits though, at least.
Yeah.
So all that damage goes through. That is a lot of damage. But unfortunately, it is still up. It looks badly battered, but still swaying around, ready to strike at you.
Yep.
All right, round 2. Seshra is still dazed. Irian.
I will delay until after Kestra.
Okay, Kestra.
Ron. Maybe hit a step away.
He might have.
I will not delay. I will
Okay.
act with ice.
Nice.
Ice cantrip.
Okay.
Ray of Frost, that one. I'm definitely gonna hit him now. I'm not gonna modify the roll. Just it's like -8.
Okay, that will miss.
So yeah, I'm
Is Ron back?
helping.
Okay. This thing's probably configured, right? He 5 foot steps.
Maybe.
He does a blast on, or rather, Kestra does a blast. Firing into melee, but with no cover, at least. This will be -4, whatever that is. That was a good roll, though. So yeah, Kestra hits this thing. I don't think that's enough to down it, though, unfortunately.
Oh, no.
We don't see the roll, but I believe you.
Oh. There you go.
Aha.
All right. So yeah, Kestra does hit it, though, for some damage. Okay. I think this actually, that's interesting. So it has a thing there for SR. I wonder if that means that I should have had him roll the caster level check versus King Uspid when he hit. I think he only hit him one time, so it probably wouldn't have been relevant, but that's something I should look into.
Oh, the blast.
Yeah.
Blasts are
They do
energy
count
blasts
as
are
spell-like,
affected
I
by SR. Yeah.
Yeah. So I should have had him roll that in there. It's got a note in there too. Like if you need to, you just click that button and it automatically rolls it. Okay. Well, he would have made it anyway. against
Okay.
Prince Uspid.
Lucky.
The attack that hit. But yeah, that's something I'll need to keep in mind
And
for the future.
in Wrath of the Righteous, if you go fire, you can take the like blue flame combo, and it just bypasses
Mhm.
SR for free.
Yeah.
Nice.
And it's stupid because you can do that, and you can use like a wall, and then there's no attack roll, so you just hit.
Yeah. Okay.
It's silly.
The Necrophidius is going to attempt to bite at Iram,
All right.
who has hurt it the most out of anybody here. Does a 8 hit?
No.
Okay, it misses then. That's its turn. It only gets 1 attack. Shirley's like got a fist up, raising it, and in looking like she's cheering you on
All
from
right.
the door over there.
He takes 2 attacks on it.
All right, first attack hits, and actually the first attack is enough to kill it.
All right.
Woohoo!
You rend it in two with your what element do you have on there? Electricity with your electrical claws.
Yeah. Yep.
Sparks and bones go flying in every direction.
All right. And that's his turn, and he'll end his rage. Whoa.
Okay.
So he's 15. 4 rounds.
Okay. I don't like this place.
Yeah, after about half a minute or so, Seshra snaps out of her daze.
Half a minute, shit. Okay.
Yeah, I rolled 8 again on the duration for days,
Oh.
actually.
Fun.
So almost a full minute of total days.
I've sat out of all the combat in this session.
Pretty much.
Oh
Yeah,
dear.
because you got paralyzed up in this first fight, and then got
Yeah.
paralyzed again, and then knocked unconscious, and then knocked unconscious, and then dazed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm so over it.
Yeah, it happens.
It happens.
All
Well,
right.
okay. Yeah.
I step over this bone husk thing, and I look in this room again. Make sure there's not another creepy crawly.
Okay. You don't think there's anything in here, in terms of creepy crawlies, at least.
Mm-hmm.
Is there anything else in this room? Let me just double check real quick for you. Oh, I scrolled too far. Hold on. Yeah, there's not really any description of this room. So, yeah, the room contains the remains of a wooden table and 2 chairs. Evidence of days long ago when this palace was occupied by humanoids.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, otherwise there's a ladder up there.
All right. He will look at everybody else and say, "Let's move on."
Yes, yes.
And start climbing the ladder.
If you move the map over to the right, you'll see the other map.
Oh God, ladder
It's a
hall.
hallway to another
ladder.
to another ladder. Yeah.
Oh no.
Is there a description of this room?
Why do
Is
they
there
even
a
have
yellow
ladders,
mist in
man?
here? Well, this
Except
is
for
like
a
the
long-
bridge, right?
Except for a long weapon rack against the south wall, this room is bare.
Can you move my
It's a
token
weapon rack.
over onto the page?
What's in the weapon
Like in the
rack?
dark. I
Oh
can't
yeah, you
grab
moved it
again.
in. Okay.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
sift
so
around the weapon rack.
move over to sift around the weapon rack. Okay, as you do, the weapon rack proves to be unstable
Oh.
or possibly trapped.
Oh shoot. I'm so good at this, guys.
And a bunch of the stuff falls on against you. Does a 23 hit you?
Yeah.
Okay, and then Iram.
Oh
the whole weapon
no!
rack just like collapses.
Okay.
26 probably hits you as well.
Yeah.
Urian.
I'm not in range of it. Surely I'm far
Nope,
enough back.
you already climbed up the stairs.
How big's this weapon rack?
It's the entire south wall.
Oh my god!
This whole thing
I
just like
tip-
tips over once Kestra starts poking around on it in it.
Hmm.
See a lot of question marks in chat.
Oh, okay. Whoops, I rolled one more than I needed to. Okay. So Kestra and Iram both take 8 damage, and Irian only takes 2 damage. You got
Oh,
lucky.
okay.
It rolled double 1 for your damages.
See, I told you I wasn't really in it.
After that happens, Shirley climbs up and goes, "What was that?" Because she hears
It's
this
just
loud
like
clattering.
I
weapons
gesture to
all
all the weapons on the floor and the empty wall to the south.
Oh.
I
Most
just
of these weapons look to be in
ammo.
horrible shape, but one catches your eye, made out of this very deep black metal.
I'll detect
Oh.
magic on the entire hallway and look
You
for
do
at
not
that
detect
one
any
and any
magic,
others.
but this warhammer looks very
Warhammer.
yeah. Out of all these weapons, is the only one that doesn't look broken or rusted.
I will appraise it. I'll
Okay.
grab it.
Go ahead and roll an appraise.
Surely nothing bad will happen if I grab it. Hey, someone, can you tell? Is this worth anything?
You identify that this is an adamantine warhammer,
Oh,
Ooh.
you're just
which
giving it
also
to me.
means it counts as masterwork,
Yeah.
but also it's adamantine.
Also, it's adamantine. Yeah, that's. So I tell the party like this is adamantine. This is a very valuable material. It's super hard and durable. Does anyone want to use a warhammer?
Let me see. I don't know.
I'll
yet.
hand it to you.
This is just a martial weapon, so I can use it.
Correct. It is a martial one-handed weapon,
I mean, as long as you don't have any feats,
but you can use it two-handed as well
weapons,
if you
it should
want.
be fine. Yeah.
If you want to use it for like and get better strength bonus, you can do that. I think it does a D8 or a D10. I think it's a D8.
I think it's a
D8.
D8.
D8 times 2 critical, only on a 20, but it does
Bludgeoning
bludgeoning
damage.
damage, and it ignores the hardness below 20 or something like that. I can't remember
It's only
exactly what the
gonna
number is.
do 1 more damage. I mean, I'll carry it because if I need a blunt weapon, so I'll have a blunt and
Also
a slashing.
adamantine.
Unless Iram,
We
you
can trade.
want the
You can
long
trade.
sword
I'll give
or
you
the
the
warhammer?
mace.
The mace
Uh,
and
Yeah, I would just switch out the mace for the hammer. Because I saw that mace.
Yeah, adamantine ignores any hardness less than 20, which is because adamantine,
Okay.
the hardness of adamantine is 20.
I think you
is
hit
quite a
harder
lot.
than I do anyways, because I'm not really a damage
Yeah.
dealer. So yeah, you take the warhammer.
All right.
I don't. Wait, is the mace blunt?
Yep, mace is
Yeah, it
blunt.
does. Yeah,
What was the
Does it-
mace again? It was a
it's a heavy
masterwork?
masterwork heavy mace.
Okay.
Yeah, it only
Yeah, I'll carry that just in case I need it.
it also I think it also does a D8, so it basically is the
Yeah.
same, except that it
Yeah.
doesn't get to do the
Like-
ignore hardness thing.
Yeah.
I'll just gift it to you. There's that. And then
I think there might be different fighter weapon groups if you have like weapon training, but
it is. They are. It's kind of funny because I was thinking about going Warhammer. It was like my secondary.
oh, okay.
Mm,
All right, you
Yeah.
guys go up the next ladder then.
yeah.
Yeah. Do you have that on a loot sheet, Pluto, or do I need to make it?
Oh, I did, and I was lazy and didn't put anything on the loot sheet.
All right. I'll
So-
make it. It's fine. Let me just grab the.
Okay, this room up here is a long room atop the gatehouse that has several narrow arrow slits to the north and the south. Each is 2 feet high and only a few inches wide. The room is bare except for a ladder descending from an alcove at the room's eastern end, which is you guys are emerging from. And there is a low door that stands in the center of the north wall with a small square window at the typical eye level for a human. The window is inset with a small metal grill, which has been stuffed with humanoid teeth.
All right.
I'm skeptical, so I'm gonna be cautious and look with my eyeballs. Not very good, but I'm still skeptical and cautious. I'm going to roll stealth as well, just in case. Oh my god.
Wow.
I don't want to
Really
lead
roll.
the way anymore. I keep getting beat up. Well, I have mage
Oh, but you have the
armor now,
mage
so it's
armor
not
on
so
you. Yeah.
bad.
Yeah.
I guess.
Yep.
I'll
It,
be stealthy.
seem like everything's fine. You don't see any danger in here.
Yeah.
If
Sure.
you look out, you do actually see that there. So I'll go ahead and reveal because they have these windows looking out in the courtyard. You can see the courtyard below through these little arrow slits, and you can see this walkway that you guys originally only saw from below. Whoops! I do not want to toggle fog. No, thank you. I mean, we're close to that point where you guys will have seen everything. You do see that there is a tooth fairy kind of like kind of lounging on the railing. Or I don't even know if this has a railing. Let me double check what this says here. Oh, no, it has no handholds or railing, but yeah, it kind of sitting on the edge of it, maybe with its little feet dangling off the side of the bridge. Looks like just kind of lounging there. It doesn't look like either it doesn't notice you or it doesn't seem to care.
Okay. Then I will come up here with my arm exposed and say tattoo. Mark tattoo.
Yeah, this tooth fairy looks to you and says, "Ah, Queen Carnicial was hoping you might come up here."
I sigh in relief.
Okay.
Oh my gosh.
Yes, if you come this way, she will speak to you. She is
Does
most
this look
pleased with the
sturdy?
great service you've done. What was your question?
Does this look sturdy to cross?
Yes, it does look kind of treacherous in the sense that there's no handrails or whatnot. It's pretty narrow, but it looks sturdy.
Okay.
The long bridge stretches from the door, southern half of the bridge arches above the courtyard 30 feet below, so it's up pretty high. Although the northern half of the bridge, so once you cross this little dashed line, is only 10 feet above the roof of the castle below.
Oh, okay.
It's only a few feet wide, has no handholds or railings. The door at the north, so that's one thing as well. So normally you can move through each other's square. When you're on this railing, you actually can't move through each other's squares because there's not enough room. If you take damage while on the bridge, you would have to make an acrobatics check or fall prone. And if you are prone, you have to make a reflex save or fall off. So it's very dangerous if you get attacked on here.
Oh,
But fortunately, the way things have played out,
we're gonna
it's
get
not looking like
attacked.
you're gonna it doesn't look like you're actually gonna get attacked because
You
these
said the
tooth
way
fairies.
things play out. Okay, hold
Yeah.
on.
No, the way things have played out, it doesn't look like you're gonna get attacked because
Oh,
this
okay.
tooth fairy is saying, "Hey, yeah, come talk to the queen. She wants to talk to you."
All
All
right.
right.
I motion for the others to follow.
Yep. Make my way across.
And they say, "Yes, beyond that door, is where the queen is waiting,
All right.
or maybe it's beyond the door, beyond that door, but yeah, she's back there."
All right.
Okay, off we go.
And then the fairy kind of flies away. You see, it actually, maybe looking back in through the arrow slit, watching you. So you guys open that door then too?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, and let me describe both of these rooms here. Actually, I didn't describe. I don't know if there's anything to describe this hall here. Yeah, you do see that there are some like crude nests where some of the tooth fairies like to sleep in this uh, hallway here. But yeah, otherwise not much in there. When you open this other door, this has strips of loose wallpaper, and this once elegant salon are held into place by teeth jammed into the walls like makeshift staples. A folding dressing screen is patterned with lively scenes of a fat tooth fairy blessing subjects with a wooden scepter. A dressmaker's dummy leans against it, wrapped in tulle and silk. I think, or tulle and silk. I think that's a type of material.
Tweel. It's Tweel.
Tulle,
Right?
Tulle.
Oh, never mind. Maybe not that. I don't know. Tweel is
That's tool.
Tuille, I think.
Tool.
Yeah, like tool that you put under a skirt.
Oh, okay.
Never heard of it.
I don't wear many skirts, I will admit.
A form of
It makes
netting.
skirts fluff up. Yeah.
Okay, it makes sense.
It's like the netting under a skirt. Okay.
Yeah. Like I said, in my defense, I don't wear very many skirts.
Oh, you should try it. It's really comfortable.
That's what I've heard.
Yeah.
Are they?
No,
Yeah,
I was reading you guys might have heard about this. There was like a school where they wouldn't let the boys at the school wear shorts, so the boys all in protest
Wear
wore
kilts.
skirts,
Nice.
Or,
Yeah.
yeah.
and the school eventually changed their position. But
Yeah.
one of the people, somebody was joking on that. They're like, a bunch of the boys decided to keep wearing skirts because they were too damn comfortable.
Yeah. I mean,
the
you don't have
Scots know
anything.
something, I guess.
Yeah, in your way. It's just all loosey goosey. So
Yeah, that was one of the things that many people mentioned was kilts. So,
Yeah.
but yeah, so there's a dressmaker's dummy and a folding screen over here.
All right. Continue on.
As you guys go into the room, you think you see the mummy like wobble a little bit, or not the mummy, the
yeah,
dummy,
we're being invited. We should be fine.
Oh dear. Mummy rot.
the dummy.
Dummy, the dummy mummy.
You just ignore the dummy. Walk to the
Sure.
door.
It's the dummy of a mummy.
I'll
look at
detect magic on it.
Yeah, I ignore the dummy. We were invited, so
Yeah, you don't detect any magic.
Okay, it's not magical, guys. So it's probably a real person.
what?
Okay, do you open the door?
Yes. If my allies are following, yes.
Okay. It does. It opens right open. Okay, so I'm gonna review. Oh, I actually did not reveal these tokens. Hold on.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So if you look at this token for the Tooth Fairy Monarch here, that's what the body of Prince Uspid looked like as well. Kind of this like insectoid
Oh.
body. I was trying to.
Gross.
I was like, you can't see it from his picture, but that. So yeah, this is like got the same body of that, but instead of like, Prince Uspid, it's like it looks like kind of like an old woman, like somebody's aunt maybe. And she's got like a scepter kind of similar to what Prince Uspid has as well, and she's also wearing a crown.
Okay.
And
I will come into the room to show that I have people with me. So
Yep, and she says, welcome in. Some of my loyal subjects have told me about what you did, putting down that fool son of mine, Uspid, the usurper.
Oh, yes.
Whoa.
It was really annoying. And he
seemed-
attacked me and took my teeth. And I pull out the crown and I show her it, but I don't give it to her.
Okay. Yes, and I'm sure that you would like a stamp. That's why you're here, I'm assuming. That's the only reason otherworlders show up here.
That's it.
Yes.
That's all we wanted. And we got
Very
so much
well.
more out of it.
I will give you your stamp as a reward for this great service you have rendered me, because I am a magnanimous and generous queen, unlike my fool son. And yeah, this lofty hall has 2 alcoves in the east, and you see that each of them bears a standing suit of spiky armor. Several teeth are affixed to the armor's visors, forming a grin on one armor and a scowl on the other.
Okay.
A large throne stands between them with mounds of tattered pillows heaped upon its seat. And she's also got a couple of these weird creatures in here that they look sort of like kind of like a large, like a very large dog, very muscular dog, but instead of a dog's head, it has this like crocodile skull kind of. Some of you guys might recognize these out of character.
Yeah, I've seen 'em.
But you may also roll knowledge planes if you have it.
Mm-mm. Oh. Oh.
Irian, you recognize that this is a type of psychopomp called a what are they called again? Esobok.
Ah, yes. I totally know what those are.
We fought them in Mummy's Mask.
Yep.
So they are psychopomps. They're not as intelligent as most psychopomps. So they do tend to actually be kind of dangerous for mortals a lot of times because they tend to be like kind of feral hunters if they don't have like higher ranking psychopomps or someone else to keep them under control. But they kind of are just lounging next to Queen Carniceal, almost as though they were like her pet dogs. Like if you look at the picture of Queen Carniceal, you can see Esobok in the picture there lying next to her. So yeah.
Okay.
She says, yes, I've been forced to make my home up here for quite some time. Now that my upstart son has been dealt with, I will probably move back to my proper lounging in the floors below. But it'll take a little bit of time to clean up. I'm sure we'll get around to it eventually.
Okay, yeah. So, what do I do? How do I get this stamp? I seem like eager to
Come
get out of
forward and I
here.
will give you, just tell me where you want the stamp.
Oh, I can have it anywhere?
Mm-hmm.
I want a tramp stamp.
Oh dear.
Okay.
Right on that bikini line, you know? Yeah, nice spot. All right.
All right, and the stamp is a jawbone stamp.
Oh, that's awesome. That's cool. That's attractive.
And then yeah, it's a magic mark basically that almost is more like a tattoo, but
Okay.
without the regular process of getting a tattoo.
Yeah.
No pain involved.
Okay, I thank the Queen for assisting us with our needs. We didn't mean to meet her needs, but we are glad that it had come out that way in the end.
Normally, I request teeth for the exchange of this stamp, but as I said, the service you provided is far more valuable than any teeth you could have given me.
Yep.
Awesome. I turn around and I start leaving.
Okay.
Yeah, same.
Whoop! As fast as I can. I'm done
You
with
guys
this
are like,
place.
we ain't staying here any longer.
No, not if I don't have to.
Okay.
Do we all get the stamp?
Yes, you all go. You
Okay.
may all walk forward and get the stamp. I'm assuming you guys all choose to do that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes.
Be very silly. One person's
You're
like
like,
obstinate
"Oh,
about it.
I
And is like,
like it
I
here."
refuse. And then you guys get to the
Yeah.
end of the book, and they're like, all right, everyone gets to go home. Oh, except for you,
Except for
idiot PC who refused to get the stamp. You're stuck here.
you. Maybe they like
And then
it
I'd just be
here.
like, all right, well, I guess you get to roll a new character. That would be very funny.
No, you just have separate sessions, a solo role-playing session.
Yeah, no,
Oh
I
yeah,
think
yeah,
I think
totally.
we'd be like, all right, this character's story's done. I haven't said it in a while, but I'd tell that player they could role play that on their own.
Yeah, go role-play that by yourself.
Yeah. I don't think I've got to use that line in a while, but you can
Yeah,
role
we're
play
not
that
really
by
a
yourself.
You have
rowdy
two
group.
well-behaved
Yeah.
players now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We just care about rules, nothing else. No
I don't know,
rules?
Matt.
Get the fuck out.
Matt's a well-behaved player, but he can get out.
He toes the line well.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Not even all the time.
All right. That's probably where we're gonna wrap it up. Yeah, you guys are able to continue on your way now to 9 Eves next,
Okay.
All right.
which you heard from Umbul and Thoot that there's a Shoki psychopomp named Kishakish who is a big fan of puzzles and
Maybe we
riddles and stuff like
should
that.
ask to stay here just one more day so that we're fully rested before we venture out. If they would have us.
The queen would be totally fine with you doing that.
Okay.
She even actually says that she believes that she has some stores of food she can offer you that is hopefully still well preserved enough. It hasn't been nobody's gotten into them for quite some time.
Sure.
Okay.
And yeah, it does
Sure.
turn out she has some like pickled like fruits and like stuff like that. Like so there is some stuff there is some like food that is like really old but is still edible.
Okay. We'll eat
Sweet.
that first.
I will
Yeah,
cast.
keep your travel rations for another day.
I'll cast a spell on the food called Detect Poison.
Okay, yeah, you don't detect any poison. It is perfectly edible, if not
Okay.
the best tasting thing you've ever had.
Wow. Thank you, Queen Lady.
Yeah, I think that's what we should do, just so that we're
Okay.
full health, we got all our
I'm good with that.
spells. Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Any
we got this
XP
lovely
for that?
hospitality. Just keep your mouth shut so nobody loses
Yes.
any teeth.
Perhaps 1400 XP? I don't know. Maybe.
Yeah, you actually get
We did do
1500
a
XP.
lot.
We leveled up.
Oh. Yeah.
So we need to
Finally.
manually add that, Pluto?
You'll have to manually add that this time. So
Okay.
plus
To
1500
be a
XP.
paladin too.
5134 is the new number.
What did you say it was? 5-4.
5
If you just
1
enter
3
plus
4.
1500 into the XP field, it'll actually just add it.
Or you can do what Pluto said. Yeah, whatever. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it lets you just type plus or minus a number into it, and it'll automatically update just like it does for health.
I'm assuming that people will use their healing abilities before we rest this day.
Irem rolled for health? Question mark.
I don't know why it rolled.
I'm just
You might
Yeah,
have
whenever you do the level
select-
up, you have to select it.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah, you might have hit the wrong option, but
Yeah.
you should be able to go in and edit it. Or did it
Level
roll average anyway? It
11,
didn't quite. It actually rolled one below what it should have been.
manual.
Right.
So you wanna adjust that to a 6 instead of a 5.
Do I want a skill point?
What am I? Witch? Okay, I should
Oh,
probably see
hit
what I
points,
get.
isn't it? Is it alternate 6565 for HP?
Nope, I always just round
we
up.
round up, yeah.
Just 6 all the time. Okay.
If you're a D10, then yeah, 6 every level.
Yeah. Okay.
So all my saves should have updated. Yes, it looks like they did. Oh boy, I have a -1 whiz modifier. Oh boy. Why'd I do that?
I'm not surprised.
And I get a second level
You're
spread.
like, I need to have 20 intelligence.
I did
I
need
have
20
to.
intelligence. I had
Oh,
to.
dump all these stats.
You see what my saves are on the frickin' Evil Eyes? It's not good enough. Now I could take extra hex here. Or I can wait one more level to get a cackle or something that works against
That's so
non-mind
funny that your
affecting.
best save is fortitude, though, as a witch.
Oh, I took great fortitude.
Oh yeah, I know, and you also have your familiar giving you a
And
fortitude
yes.
bonus. And your constitution is better than like your wisdom or dexterity. So it makes sense. I think when you get to
It's just
higher
a little
levels,
silly,
will
though.
eventually probably end up being better than your fortitude, like at high levels.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, right now it's like completely lopsided. Fortitude's like really good, and
I know
will's
I want the
not.
fortitude. I should have taken extra hex. I didn't think ahead. That's
You also
okay.
maybe should have taken iron will.
Nah. Will saves don't matter early.
Yeah, except for when you get dazed for 8 rounds.
Excuse me?
We were
Yeah.
fine.
Hit by hold person.
We were
Jeez.
fine. Nothing bad happened.
Nothing bad ever happens.
Oh man.
It's fine.
Sure, buddy. Sure.
Okay, so third level, I don't get any patron spells. Okay. All I get is the second level spell. And a feat. And skills.
Oh, also during this downtime, like I write in my journal about like the evil things I have slayed, such as the prince, because the Red Clan will owe me money. I'll roll a profession check and they'll pay
Okay.
me. Yeah.
You'll be like, I took out this awful tooth fairy that was trying
Yeah.
to overthrow the natural order of the Dead Roads.
Yes.
And also, he actually was a neutral evil character. Although I think the funny thing is that I think the queen is also technically neutral evil.
Listen, she's the one that was supposed to give us the stamp. That's all I care about, you know.
and she was nice to you guys at least.
True. It's like I'm only following the rules because I'm not in Kansas anymore, you know.
Yeah.
I need to pick a feat. How fun. I can't remember what I was.
Yeah, it's funny because the Dead
going
Roads are like
to
basically run by this demigod named Barzok.
Uh-huh.
And that's like one of the things with Barzok is like, yeah, he just picks like random stuff sometimes to be like the stewards of these way stations on the Dead Roads. So they're not always psychopomps. Two of them are in this case, the ones you have to go through. But yeah, then you guys got this random tooth fairy one.
Yeah, I'll probably spend some time on trying to figure out which feat I want to go. There's so many to choose from.
Yep. I already chose mine.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
I'm just
Combat
debating on.
reflexes.
That's what I was like. I'm like heavily leaning on that one right now, but then I'm just like.
My guy is so melee, and I'm have uncanny dodge, so it makes sense with the combat reflexes.
I'm actually also considering Vital Strike for some reason.
Vital Strike's kind of like underrated. I've always thought
it's very good.
I don't think like necessarily taking the whole feat tree is always the right thing to do, but taking just just taking Vital Strike is kind of nice for situations where like you move an attack or
Yeah,
and you're
you
stagnant.
get like a vital strike smite on somebody.
Mm-hmm. It's also like potentially useful in like situations where like something has really bad DR that you can't get through. Like maybe they're a neutral creature, so you can't smite
Yeah,
them.
that too. Yeah.
I'm gonna take misfortune. I'm boring. I just do the stuff that everyone does.
What?
I mean, it's not as that stuff's good, and having
Role
the character is
play.
good is fun.
Yeah.
I need something that works on mind affecting immune, and then I'll go cackle next level.
Wait, why can't
That's
I
the
take?
plan.
Hold on.
So feet.
Vital.
All right, I think I'm all set.
I can't even take vital strike.
Extra
Oh,
hex.
Bab 6 sting. Okay, so maybe later
Misfortune.
then. Okay.
Oh yeah, it is Bab 6. You taking Paladin 2?
Yeah.
Paladin 2 is pretty big too, because you get
Yeah, it's big
your
for me.
Grace ability now, so
Yeah.
all your saves will be pretty good.
And my land hands, so now I have 2
Maybe not
land
super good because
hands.
your charisma's not
Well, maybe more.
super good, but
Not right now.
so I guess it's really only a +1 to all your saves, huh? You planning to take +1 to charisma when you level up? I guess you might do the strength first because that's
Like
also
at
at
some
an odd number.
point. Yeah, I put myself on a lot of odd numbers so that I kind of have choices.
Yeah, you got a path.
Yeah. Because like the dex is high because I know that it opens up a lot of feats and I want to kind of be like a dexterous kind of character.
Well, and
but
you'll probably can get a like a charisma headband too. So
yeah.
you still have enough to cast up to 3rd level spells, and then if you get the headband, that'll unlock 4th level, and you'll probably have one by the time you get to that point anyway. I think 4th level spells are like
Hopefully.
level 12 or something, or 13. They're like really high for Paladin. So, or you'll have just added the +1 to charisma at that point, because you'll have, when you get to that point, you'll have had 3 ability score increases. So,
Yep. All right. I'll hop off, but I
okay,
will
have a good night.
talk to you guys next time. Next game's the 7th.
Yes,
Or
that is the next game. It'll be the 7th, unless that doesn't work for people, and we can figure it out something. But assuming everyone's good for that, I don't think I have anything going on that day. So,
alrighty. All right. I will talk to you guys later.
all right, have a
Yep.
good night.
Later.
See ya.
Yeah.
Okay, so I get 2 second level spells that I learn.